Onion chutney.
Okay. All right. That's everyone.
Yes, you were last.
Yeah, sorry about that. I was prepping the other campaign and forgot that we had a session
Seriously.
today and not tomorrow.
God damn it.
But it's okay.
When did you realise?
When I joined.
The way you went on to Roll20 or something.
I joined earlier and I had some trouble with my mic as well. I don't know if you noticed. I joined the chat, then I had to leave again. That's when I noticed. Okay, so if we're all ready, I'll do a recap.
I'm ready.
Yep.
Last session, you started off by interrogating the cleric from the Crimson Dawn, who you captured, but he didn't provide much useful information. He wasn't intimidated by you. He seemed pretty convinced that you weren't the torturing type, so he wasn't worried. He was summarily executed in the town square after you were done with your interrogation. You picked up a small note from the leader of the group, written in red ink, which I think you still have with you. So you've been quite interested in this Crimson Dawn now. When you finally made it back to Athkatla, you received Owynn received a sending from Henry Serpentwind on behalf of your major domo, Myrna, who is running the operation. Like she's in charge of your property while you're away, and she asked if you would be willing to come check in, just to make sure she's running things correctly. You've been gone for quite a while, and this is the first time she's ever really done this. So she wanted to make sure she hadn't done it completely wrong, and then you were really upset with her in a year later when the manor is completed. I don't think any of you had any trouble with that. You set sail aboard Carmen's brand new galleon.
It's ours. I know she's captain, but it's not hers.
We will help secure it.
It's team boat. She's just got a title for technicality purposes.
It's her stronghold, so
it's our stronghold.
It's also
no, it's not. You can only strongholds only belong to one person. You have permission to chill out aboard the stronghold, but it's Carmen's stronghold.
Fuck the rules.
I think Mickey's mic is not working.
Who, mine?
Mickey.
Really?
Oh,
it's fine.
you're very quiet.
It's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
No, that's a lie.
It's just the angle.
She might have been pointing away when she said something that time. Yeah, so you return to Neverwinter, and then eventually to Phandalin. I think you had a brief detour while you... I can't remember why you spent some time in Neverwinter, but you did. And May was looking up some more information on her father. She didn't find anything. There was a brief detour to Tili's village, where she was welcomed back like the hero she is to them, and had a very lovely time there, away from evil archliches and constant peril. Phandalin itself has been much changed since you've left. The road to Neverwinter sees a lot more traffic. There are loads of dwarves in Phandalin now, many more establishments inns have sprouted up. The little shrine to Timora has become a small church. And Sildar Hallwinter, the current mayor of the town, was more than happy to see you back. He said he had some business to discuss. You went to dinner with him later. And then we went for a period of about a month of downtime while you wait for the midsummer festivities, which Myrna asked that you attend. Because you don't really have anything better to do. So in that time, I think Carmen and Ciel did some caravan guarding on this new trade route. Tili spent the whole month drinking.
No,
I think. May was also caravan guarding, and we hadn't quite done Owynn's.
remember, I was training.
downtime yet.
I was training the guard.
Oh, that's right. You were training the guard, and they weren't happy about it.
Well, the captain wasn't.
The captain wasn't. Yeah,
He was eventually,
he
not
was
happy,
persuaded.
or at least the guardsmen were persuaded, even if he wasn't.
That's right. That's what happened. You did some sparring with Lucanu, who is with you, who has agreed to be your captain of the guard, your own private guard for your own manor, as well as I forgot his name temporarily. The Minotaur.
Zal.
Zal, thank you.
Better.
Who is he's drawn a few. He's drawn a few looks just having him wandering around town. Like he's been to the tavern. You can imagine his huge frame just like squeezing through the doorway. His horns like getting stuck on the lintel, and sitting down, drinking with you all at the table in the evenings in this inn. So yeah, both of those happy to be your guards for when the manor's up and running. It's coming along. The proceeds from the Spellforge get mostly diverted to the work on the manor. You can see all of the outside stuff is done. It's really the interiors and the basement that need work, but the outside frame is all complete. And some small amount has been at your behest has been used for the apprenticeships of the two daughters who lost their father. So the eldest has been apprenticed to Henry Serpentwind. She's learning magic, and the youngest is an acolyte at the Temple of Timora, or the Church of Timora, I suppose. So, Owynn, what are you doing for a month?
I think Owynn would first of all be trying to help out with the building of the manor in terms of like exactly what we want and helping that kind of stuff, and then also probably seeing how it's going with the village politics and where he can help with that. And in the event that he's completely out of his depth, because he's like pretty young anyway, either he'll be learning or he'll end up just reading some of the books that we had from Asarak, probably specifically around liches, if that's possible.
Right. You're perusing your current store of books.
So we have all of the books now, because presumably.
I think you got pretty much all. And you're just looking for those.
Yeah, because I mean there would have been quite a lot there. Probably not much of it is. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But anything that's particularly useful.
Well, if there's going to be books on lichdom, it'll be in Asarak's personal library. So, do you want to make an investigation roll for that? I mean, there's not really much in the way of politics in town. In fact, a lot of it is spent with pretty harmless stuff like preparing for the festival.
Sure.
So you can help out as much as you can, but it's a case of various people being picked to do certain things. working out catering and all of the different events that'll be held.
Owen's more than happy to make a vat of his porridge.
Okay, yeah,
Dave's favourite.
you offer up some catering for the event. That's
Some
totally,
hearty oats.
yeah. Are you going to source the oats from local sources?
Yeah, why not?
Oats with mayonnaise.
Yeah, yummy.
Yeah, we can have our own little stand there to try
Oh,
and sell some.
Why?
All right. So you find you find these books very dense. There's a lot of magical theory in them, and you have zero training in any form of arcane arts. Yours is all innate, possibly provided by Torm himself. You don't know. And so all of it just goes completely over your head, and you're left really without much.
I might at some point then go to the only place I really know, which is the supplies there where we dropped off the car at the very beginning, and just be like, "Have you got a beginner's book on magic at all?" Just something for like the foundations of magic.
Unfortunately, that's not really something that would be sold in a little town's general goods store, but you could probably hit up Henry Serpentwind.
Well, maybe I'll chat with him at midwinter.
If he's in town. Yeah, midsummer.
That one.
The opposite, yeah. Alright, okay, so just bear with me a moment while I advance the month. Little bit of admin. Some point through about second week, you Owynn, while you basically the library that you have at the moment, because most of the interior is not finished, it's just a big stack of books, just a section of open space away from the builders is just a load of books dumped there.
I guess if we were using the basement, he had like a little room and desk set up where Glassstaff was, right?
Yes, it will have been cleared out, but the room will still be there for the most part. They haven't really started much work on the basement.
I mean, provided that they aren't in a situation that won't get damaged, basically. But as in, they're not left outside.
Yeah.
Not in building way.
Yeah, sure. Anyway, while you're down there, pouring through these dense books that you don't understand, you have Myrna come running to find you, and she says that there is a delivery.
Oh, what's Tili bought now?
I nod, and was Myrna our house?
Your major domo.
Our major domo. Were we expecting a delivery?
Not to my knowledge.
Yes, but you might not remember.
Oh, is it from? Was it magically brought here?
It seems to have been mundanely brought here by a guy.
Mundanely. Okay. All right. I will, with some haste, go outside and meet the messenger.
Okay. So as you return outside, you can see a neatly wrapped package of oilskin left on what passes as the doorstep to your manor, and Myrna kind of exclaims that she thought there was someone there, like he had a wagon and everything a minute ago.
What the fuck?
Can I look to see if there's any
She
tracks
looks around.
there?
You can. Yeah, do you want to make a survival check?
The fuck?
There are no tracks. You're rolling these just to me, by the way. Don't know if you knew that.
Now I am. I think I must have done that for some reason last time. Cool, there we go. Okay, that was a 19 for everybody else's.
You don't see any tracks.
Okay. Well, I'd probably turn to Manor and be like, okay, well, I think I can explain. And I look at the parcel and like peel back a little bit of the oil skin.
Gleaming red scales greet you.
I say, our friendly dwarves must use some arcane magic to whisk our breastplate here.
Totally forgot about that.
Pardon?
I'm not sure what the armor was technically.
It wasn't scale mail. Because
Red dragon scale armor.
So
Yeah.
scale armor. So it's like a complete suit then.
That's right.
Is it magical?
It is. Dragon scale mail. Of the red variety. It's +1 scale. You have advantage on saving throws against frightful presence and the breath weapons of dragons. It does require attunement though.
Oh my god.
And you have resistance to fire damage.
I think it was like a very rare item as well or something.
It's very rare, yeah.
Oh shit.
You can focus your senses as an action to magically discern the distance and direction to the closest dragon of the type of armor within 30 miles of you.
What type of armor is it?
Red.
Is it medium, heavy?
It's medium, it's scale mail.
Scale mail.
What do you?
Wait, scale mail's. Oh yeah, it's medium. Yeah, I was thinking of splint. Yeah.
Who was it
Okay.
that ordered it so fucking long ago?
I mean,
It takes a while.
It's from
Yeah.
the dwarves. The dwarves made it in the.
Yeah. I know. I was just wondering who was it that
We all
intended on
asked for it.
taking it.
Well,
Oh, I
I
see,
think
we
we
just
just
wanted
asked for
it.
it to be made. Yeah,
Oh, I
I
see.
think-
Oh,
from the scales. Yeah.
only like 2 of you can wear it.
like we were gonna
That's
probably sell it so to just fund our lifestyle, quite literally.
It's very valuable.
Alright, well, let me just quickly advance the month while you guys talk about what you want to do with it.
It is very rare, actually. Yeah.
So I assume that like once everybody gets back for the night, we'll have a bit of a discussion and be like, "Hey, look what arrived!" and then maybe have a little bit of a cry over our albino dwarf pal,
Yeah.
and then be like, "What do you guys want to do about it?" Like,
I think for once, Carmen is going to insist on keeping it as a memento, and like get a nice stand, put it in the main hall.
Does no one in our party wear medium armor?
Well, I wear medium armor. The problem is that arm that I'm wearing at the moment doesn't require attunement. So if I were to wear this, I'd have to stop wearing the amulet of proof against detection and location.
what about Lucano?
Oh,
Oh, that's an older.
She can wear it. It would lower her AC, but
it would lower AC. And how often is she actually going to fight dragons?
I just don't. I don't see.
she
I, don't,
could wear it.
I feel like we've done a lot for her, and I mean,
Well, it could just be the emblem of our house, and
It's
for
just-
her to be wearing it as like the captain of our guard, it's kind
Oh,
of a
I
statement as
see.
much as anything else.
so it's more just like we're leasing it to her.
Yes, exactly. That's what it would be like.
Well,
The
there's
only-
another option.
Zal.
No, because at some point during these months, a certain person will turn up. He'll walk into the inn one evening, looking road worn, and looking around. You can see this is it's a very strange looking character.
Anything notable about his appearance?
Yeah, notably, like he has completely red skin, and horns protruding from the front of his
You're
head.
red dragonborn.
He's not a red dragonborn, no.
It's a tiefling.
See a little tail peeking beneath his long cloak. And he looks, he's got the vigor of youth, but he looks kind of weary from his travels, like he's come from a long way away, and why he would be in Phandalin, you don't know. Everyone, there's a few people that turn their heads. A couple of the old sort of washerwomen who are having a drink in the back. One of them like mutters a prayer. But for the most part, these guys are pretty used to just completely random strangers, especially now with Zal walking around. They've kind of gotten used to the fact that this is what Phandalin is now. It's not a little town, a little sleepy village anymore. It's very cosmopolitan.
So it's like lots of dwarves, lots of humans, one minotaur.
I was gonna say, like, yeah, we're totally cosmopolitan. There's a random minotaur.
Yeah,
we're
have an elf
really
in town.
diverse. We're so
In
diverse.
all of our plays, we have one minotaur in at the minimum. The token minotaur in the background.
I mean, they're so sore of wandering around. They're probably like, yeah. What's a minotaur?
We've seen a blue goddess before. Yeah.
Yeah. So this guy then, he looks around like he's looking for something. It's not like he's looking for the bar. He's looking for something in particular, and his eyes fall across the group of you sat around having your little evening get together, and he has to like kind of restrain himself. A flash of excitement goes across his expression, then he regains his composure, and he strides up to you and clears his throat and says, would you be would you perhaps be and he's looking directly at you, Carmen. Would you be Carmen's company?
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Tili coughs, and snorts.
Gaming
Teams. Yeah, these are my minions.
Shut your face.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, he doesn't really know what to say. It seems like he wasn't really expecting. Okay, wow, you're real then. This might seem weird, but I heard about there were some bards singing, and I asked around, and they said you were here, and I thought it was worth a shot. Yeah, I'm Natari.
More like
I'm somewhat of a scholar. I research pseudo dragons. And you're the only person I know of who, in recent memory, who's been able to form a bond with a pseudo dragon. I'm sorry if this is a bit ridiculous, but is it true? I heard the stories.
Is that it? Mate exclaims. So folds her arms.
What do you mean? Is that it?
That's all he came to meet us for. It's about your bloody pseudo dragon. Oh God!
Maybe you don't understand the value of Summerwise. And
What the fuck does Summerwise do again? Sorry,
actually
Summerwise.
look.
You're really cute, but that's about it.
I'm actually going to look for him because he's not on my shoulder or anything. Because he would have pointed it out. So I'm like, where the hell is he anyway? And yeah.
Is it in your bag like it always is? Doing nothing?
Yeah, he's right here. And I'll just tell him hey, why don't you come out? I'll just tell him in Draconic, come on, why don't you say hi?
Yeah.
But
I can't remember if I don't think they understand languages.
they understand Draconic. but they don't know how to communicate back. Only
They
via
understand.
mental image. Yeah. So he can tell me what he feels.
Understands Common and Draconic.
Oh yeah.
We
Okay.
can't speak them. Cool. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So he gets out. He brings like a little coin with him, pops it on the table, and sits on the coin on the table. And just looks. So Natari, like he's held out his hand to grab your drink, Tili, and then completely fails to grasp it as the pseudo dragon crawls out. Does it have a name?
Yeah, his name is Summerwise, and he's the best dragon ever. I'll just tell May, like angrily, like he is the best. He's an actual real friend. Unlike traitors who call him useless.
How did this happen? They're notoriously picky.
Are they? I guess maybe I just have a natural talent. You see, I don't know. I
think it felt sorry for Carmen.
Hey now. Well, his previous owner was a bit of a bitch, so that could have contributed. You know,
That's true.
She was a bit. Yeah. So I don't know. We spent quite a lot of time traveling together, and he just chose me, I suppose. I don't even know how long we actually travelled before Sandalo backstabbed us.
Quite a while.
Yeah.
Getting around short. Took some time.
Yeah.
Like a month or so?
Yeah, at the very least, yeah.
Yeah. And then I think I'll probably happily tell him like, oh, and he really likes cherries and like plum tomato, like baby cherry tomatoes are his favourite, but only if they're actually like fresh. Because he doesn't like the dried ones, so he just spits those out, you know. And she just like tells him all these little things and quirks that he has, and yeah.
All right. So it seems like Tili, you've offered him a space at the table.
Yes.
So yeah. Say, do you mind if I join you? I've travelled a while. I hope it's not. I mean, I don't know you, but I hope I'm not imposing.
Just go ahead, have a drink, have a good time, whatever. Yeah, go. Yeah. She's probably interested in him talking more to her because, like, she's getting attention. So, yeah. Where did you travel from? Tell us. Come on. It's like this is the first time I've got a real fan in front.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, he'll sit down and join you. He'll tell you a bit about himself. Like he's from Tethir.
She's like Tethir.
Yeah. He's from Tethir, and he's kind of been fascinated with pseudo dragons ever since he saw them in a book. This one time.
Good thing you got out of there, huh?
What's Tethir like?
Shit.
He really likes it. He really likes the climate. It's nice and warm, very dry.
Yeah.
Kind of Mediterranean, like maybe like Spain also, sort of feeling.
Apparently, there are a lot of wood elves. That's what Wiki says. Is that right?
There is a section of Tethir that's kind of like inside Tethir that's like wood elf territory, and then Tethir kind of engulfs it, kind of like the Vatican inside Italy.
Oh right.
Yeah. So it's not strictly Tethir; it's like a dwarven nation itself.
Yeah. Providing he's not like dead keen to just talk to Carmen, I guess May would ask about it because she's interested.
Yeah.
Not necessarily about the elves, just about Tethir. Like, oh, what's Tethir like? Is that near?
Yeah.
Is that near here?
It's like because
south, yeah.
if she asks about that though, Carmen is gonna be quiet, so she's actually gonna get plenty of opportunity to talk about it because Carmen does not like talking about Tethir.
What's with your face, Carmen?
Nothing. Just this ale isn't very good. I'll get another glass. Just...
Okay, see you in a bit.
Tili takes another sip just to check.
She'll just get a glass of wine instead.
Yeah. Okay. So eventually, a bit of talking, and he asks you if you would let him just sort of tag along because he wants to study Summerwise and just observe your bond and see how it works, so he can write his book and hopefully get his own.
How good are you at cleaning rooms? Could use somebody to clean my captain's quarters from time to time.
Wow.
I'm not really.
Just joking.
I don't really do that.
What was his name again?
Natari.
Oh, I actually have, for some reason, I have Carmen's character page open, and it's there already. That's
Magic.
Okay, Natari, can you fight?
I did some time. Did some national service in Tethir. Bit of arcane training.
So you're magic?
Yeah, I spent a bit of time in the wizard core. Yeah, that's right.
But would you be confident fighting with us, though?
Well, if I have to follow you into danger to stay and observe Summerwise, then I guess I don't have much of a choice.
Okay, but just so you know, we're a team and we pull our own weight, but support each other. So please don't be like a burden, because that would be really annoying, and we're just too cool for that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
I won't be a burden. I promise.
Cool. Okay. Yeah, you can come along, right?
Yeah, he seems like a really cool dude. Like, maybe we can study some magic books together. You know.
How do we know that he's not friends with you know who though?
Voldemort.
Who?
It's funny because as you said it, Kim, David also said it. You know. Pandan Min.
What?
Not.
What the fuck?
Panda what?
Everyone's far too drunk to get your oblique references
Oh.
this late in the evening. Me.
The one from Jolt. You know. She who does not get mentioned. She whose name we don't say cause she bitch. You mentioned her earlier.
Why would we not say her name?
I'm trying to be secretive here. So ignore everything we're saying. Okay, thanks, Natari. Whatever. He knows that you have it. Why would he know you have it? Only she knows.
What? I've been running around playing performances with Summerwise in marketplace full of people. May.
Oh no, but you know
Hundreds of
it's totally
people
possible. Okay.
Have seen him.
I'm just being cautious. Okay, we should do a background check on the guy.
Well, you're free to do so, but I think that's a bit silly. If Zandala comes along, we'll just fry her. She knows we can. I lightning bolted her. Okay. And I've got another one right here for you.
Just so you know, Natari, if you're a bad person, we'll just lightning bolt you. Yeah. She says that, she like stands up, like slams her hand on the table. You get me?
Yeah.
No betraying us. No trying to rob our friends' rings. Thank you. Sits back down.
He's not really sure. Like he looks at the rest of the group to see how you're reacting to this because he doesn't really know what to do.
Tili is like laughing her ass off.
Yeah, I think Carmen's just like, don't mind her. She's silly.
It's a bit special.
Yeah.
Owynn's just like awkwardly like.
Ciel is just like sitting there, like he's already used to this, so it's nothing new.
Alright.
By the way, though, do you know how to cook? Because Owynn always just makes.
It's alright, I've got that!
He only
Owynn
makes
can cook.
porridge.
What are you talking about,
No,
Carmen?
shh.
You can't escape May's hearing.
It's true.
You know, it's like I don't like. I sometimes miss Teth's food. You know, I'm just wondering if you know a dish or two. You know.
You miss its food?
No, I do not. Definitely not. No. I mean,
I must have misheard.
just a little bit sometimes. You know how you get that when you're like kind of lonely and then you're like, oh, I really wish I had that casserole. Never mind. Anyways, more wine.
Okay. I don't really know how to cook. It's not really.
That's
cooking-
okay. Two
cleaning
of us
is
can
not
cook
really what I
already,
do.
right, Owynn? Owynn does this
I'm-
really nice porridge. Yeah. It's my favourite thing ever.
I'm actually making it for the Midsummer's Festival, so you can try some there.
May just goes, yes!
I just look at Natari and just go like, it's so bland. Like,
Prestidigitated and everything!
It's got like spices and meat in the porridge. Oh, it's so good. Natari is so good. Isn't it, Owynn? Yeah. She like smiles at him. Like, "Ee, ee, wee."
I should probably pick up some spices and never winter before. I really like the Cholton spice we had.
Oh yeah, that stuff was spicy.
Yeah, that was good.
I didn't feel so good after having it though. Ooh.
Wasn't that Owen just casting prestidigitation on things?
No, it was though, wasn't it? You just like had a really good roll, didn't you?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think we only ate local food once in an inn. I think.
That and Beatles. But the Beatles were prestidigitated.
Hey, the Beatles I cooked were glorious. Admit it.
So good. Anyways,
I really like that spice we got from the vampire den. That's some good shit.
I can't remember if May had some. I think she probably. Oh, she might have had some when you guys were just having a random. Oh, it's a party. She had some. You know, on the ship we had a party. Yeah, that was far out.
Far out, man. Alright, well. Natari wears medium armor.
yeah.
Okay. Random
Yeah.
stranger gets to wear super.
Yeah, we're not going to give him a fucking...
I assume at
Very
some
rare.
point we bond enough that we
Well-
become to trust him.
I'll probably
Nice.
drunkenly
Trust him with
promise.
Zendala.
I'll probably
Not good.
drunkenly promise him the armor. Like, yeah, one day it's yours. It'll be yours. And then everyone's like, no.
I mean, yeah. I would trust Zal or Lucani with the armor because we've been through the fucking Tomb of Annihilation with them. I'm not going to trust this random dude that's been with us, who might be with us for a few weeks or whatever. Unless he like comes on like and proves himself immensely. I'm not going to just give him this crazy armor. It just seems weird. Why would
Yeah.
we do that?
Absolutely. Yeah, I agree. I wouldn't. Like I said, you know, I feel like it's fine for him to tag along, and yeah, I totally warned him that if he betrays us, that we would totally
Lightning
hurt him.
bolt.
Yeah, for sure. We'd like blow his ass up, but I don't think that they've earned the right to have our super sentimental armor. That's taken literally
Fair.
months to make.
Yeah. As a party already know, Tili's clearly a big advocate of people proving themselves anyway. As
Yeah,
obviously rails people for being shit in a fight. So
yeah, she didn't really like Sandala.
or
The
Carmen.
rare frost kind
I
of
mean-
cold.
To be fair, like, Tilly doesn't like many people, let's be honest. You like me though, don't you, Tilly? No.
I like competent people.
Yay, she likes me.
Hmm.
Yeah, you do, yeah. Okay, I think we should leave it at least in the hat. Maybe leave it here for the time being, or should we just take it with us?
We can leave it here. Yeah. I have a feeling. Actually, that's what I just remind myself what rules I was looking up. That although you can, what are the magical armor changes size to the person that wears it? Is there a restriction to how far it can change?
No.
There's no restriction. So, like a gargantuan creature could wear the armor, provided it was like a. Okay, that's fine. I'll ask this question. Then, personally, I would hand over to Zal.
Does he even want it?
That's the
What does he
question.
wear?
Nothing, I don't think.
I don't think he wears armor.
So he can have it if he wants.
Doesn't even wear clothes. His huge minotaur dick just flaps in the breeze.
Nice. Drags along the ground as he walks.
I understand that it's going to be less effective armor than whatever Lucanu has, possibly. But I think for what she's doing, what's she going to be doing? Fucking rescuing cats out of trees?
She could be protecting the manor from an invasion when they try to steal our huge hoard of knowledge that we currently have.
Oh, I mean, are we
Where did I
not
put
taking the book
that?
list to Candlekeep?
Sorry?
Oh, I mean, I don't know if we wound up. We decided on going to Candlekeep.
We weren't going to take all our books. We only need one book to get in. We're not like donating books to Candlekeep or anything.
Oh, sorry, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I think
mean,
we wanted to keep most of them for nerdy Owynn.
But what I'm saying is that she can, if she is faced with an invasion, she can always just change out of the scale mail,
Here they are.
get into heavy armor. But for the most part, she should be representing us and looking super cool.
I know what you're saying, but I disagree. Let her wear her own armor. It should be like, because I say it because in case like she can't do that, in case it's like a secret attack that she has to react to in under 10 minutes or under 20 minutes, because you'd have to doff the armor and put it on again. So
okay. What if it happens while she's asleep? Does she sleep in her heavy armor?
No, that's not. Yeah. I would.
Well, we could keep it
hoard
here, but just put it in a nice case. Something.
Yeah, I wouldn't even sell it. I would hoard it, and then if we wanted to buy something that's super expensive, we just trade them the armor.
Yeah.
Rather than just.
I want to
selling
keep
it.
the armor.
Yeah.
But I don't want to keep. I don't necessarily think we should keep it with us. Maybe just leave it in our utility manor.
We could. Can anybody make like cool, awesome traps? We could leave it in like a cool display or something in the manor that looks that really brings up the value of the place, and then.
What sort of skills do you need
like
to make traps?
That's a good question.
So let me get this straight. You want to make a sort of like a tomb where we have some.
There's nobody
really
that
expensive stuff.
There's no sarcophaguses or sarcophagi or anything.
Well, okay, not yet. We can make.
Well, Owyn's looking up how to become a lich, and Tili's looking at traps.
It's looking pretty shady right now.
Oh, God.
I don't know. Do you know that, Kim, about creating your own traps? What the deal is?
No, I don't.
I mean, like creating simple
There are
traps.
some. There's like a bear trap in the equipment.
I really want a secret treasure room
That
in our
must
house.
be. Like, rogues and Baldur's Gate can set up traps.
Yeah.
No, well, that's not a thing in 5th edition.
Why not?
I don't know.
Can't you just say May sets up some cool fucking traps? Simple trap.
I think you can. If you just tell me how you want the traps to work, then we can work out how much it will cost you to get the equipment, and then putting it together. But would probably require
Intelligence checks.
I would say like you probably need Tinker's tools, proficiency in Tinker's tools to put together traps.
Right.
Should we just get
That makes sense.
all of the people of Phandalin to help us with their mansion, build this lair, and then we'll get them to run it first.
Motherfucker.
Don't worry. Don't worry. It's totally not like a total death trap.
I've also got a great idea for a mirror that we can put in one of the rooms. Lucan and Zal, have a look. That would be such a dick move to them. They're like, not again.
For hundreds of years, I think they would actually.
I want mirror, and they just turn around. Oh fuck! I'm gonna.
I'm gonna kill that fucking Tili.
If I ever get out.
We should buy the bear just to prank them with that.
God.
And then,
Hunting trap. Yeah, there you go. Get a hunting trap.
I mean, it's not really a hunting trap we need.
no, we need a.
Well,
Yeah.
you can just
It's
get
fine,
you can just get a wizard to cast alarm on some things that you don't want touched or walk through.
Not sure how long this would last for.
So basically,
Unless
they'd be alerted that someone is stealing our stuff before they disappear with it. Yeah, okay, fair enough.
It's something, but we want that. Yeah, I mean, they could just disappear. This shit's worth like, it's very rare. So what's that? 20, 40,000, 50,000.
Oh, should we just keep it on us?
It's
Fuck.
40,000, 20,000 if we actually sold it, I guess.
Put it on the ship. I don't know. Fuck.
They could keep it on us. And if
Well,
we're going up against a dragon, then I can just equip
I
it.
mean, it's not like I'm giving up my special item, is it? I've kept it
Okay.
on me the whole time.
I think I'll just hold on to it then.
Yeah.
And then if I know I'm going up against a red dragon or something, or fiery, because it gives fire resistance, I'll just equip it.
I think it could be useful. At least then it gets put to use, as long as you're happy to carry it.
I'll put it in my bag.
Oh, you got a bag of holding. Well, then there's no reason not to take it with us.
Yeah. Is that okay, guys?
Do it.
If Natari turns out to be this like amazing, beautiful man, then we can give it to him.
Red dragon scale mail. I think that's what it is.
Woot.
Can add that to Burger Holding.
Gotcha. Done.
She was a mega bitch. Good riddance.
Who sent that?
No, the dragon.
Oh, that's funny, wasn't it? Yeah. Oh, yeah. And I initiated that fight as well, didn't I?
Yeah,
You did.
funny times. You nearly died, didn't you, Tilly?
I didn't die during the fight. I died after when the kobold dropped the stone.
you nearly
Dropped a
died.
rock on you.
The dragon was fine.
The
it's just
formidable Tilly died by a rock dropping on her.
I lost a lot of health at that point. Pounds. That's actually heavy. Okay, done.
KK.
Dunzo.
All right. Well, if that's all done and accounted for, then you spend your months working on your downtime activities, and the day of the festival arrives. The Midsummer Festival.
Yay!
The air thrums with excitement as you move through the crowded streets. Children shriek with delight as magicians make fantastic creatures appear in the air, and crowds cheer at those taking part in feats of strength and cunning. Ahead, you see a large billboard covered in brightly coloured papers announcing the day's events.
What does it say?
Well, there is an event called the Sharpest Barb, an insult contest.
Ooh.
There's a tug of war. There is jousting taking part in some of the fields outside. There's an archery contest, bullseye contest. There is a brewery competition. So whoever brews best ale. There is a grand illusion contest. There is a pie baking contest. There and there is a basilisk dog eating contest.
Sal, get in on that.
What the hell is that?
So the basilisk dog is an incredibly disgusting meat. It is utterly vile, and so the contest is to see who can go the most rounds eating the most basilisk dog meat.
Yeah. Oh my god.
It's a test of fortitude, constitution.
Oh, I'd be up for it. I'd be up for it. Sounds easy.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
right. The
definitely
basilisk
do it.
dog eating contest.
I think like if Carmen
What
is
was that,
drunk
Nina?
enough, she will too.
Okay, what was that, Nina?
May should definitely do it.
May, yeah, okay.
I think I missed.
And the
I
bullseye
missed-
competition.
I think I missed one. The sharpest barb
Sharpest barb, tug of war, jousting,
jousting. That's it.
bullseye, brewery, illusion.
Ciel, do the jousting. Ciel, do the jousting on your new horse.
What is
I
the
could.
illusion one?
But I also want to try the illusion one. Maybe.
So it's part storytelling, and part illusion show. So the idea is that you conjure illusions and tell a tale that go along with it, and then you're judged based on how well you do.
Oh, I'm not magical. That's.
I mean, yeah, I think I might do that one actually. All
like-
the magic.
Carmen's
will
a good
be-
storyteller.
She has no illusion magic. It'll just be like, okay, this is a story about fire, and then just every single spell's just gonna be fiery effects, emphasizing the story.
So, I guess should we just decide who wants to do what, and then do we just
You can
take
do
in turns?
multiple. Yeah, I need to know like who's entering which contest basically, and then we'll go through the contest because you can enter the same contest and compete against each other.
Yeah. So I think I'll do the Grand Illusion.
Basilisk dog
and
eating
the
jousting. Okay, tug of war. Okay, so Tili, they're gonna have to get a little mastiff for you.
For the jousting.
For the jousting.
I wasn't sure. Oh, right. No, I was just writing it. Oh, I suppose I could do
Oh, you're
jousting.
just
yeah.
writing it down. Okay.
Should I do jousting?
Tug- Jousting.
Yeah, why
Yeah,
not?
why not? Yeah, do it.
I don't think I. Oh, I can. Yes. Ah, excellent. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I'm just listing everything that I want to do.
What you doing, Owynn? What you doing? You gonna play too?
He's gonna do the pie baking.
Pie baking. Okay, so
Doing everything.
so for the brewing stuff, like the brewery and the pie baking, you would have known about it beforehand. So you would have been cooking up your pie, leading up to this, and now today's the big day
Okay. I've.
where it's
Yeah,
judged.
that's fine.
Tili's just doing fucking everything.
No, I'm not doing Grand Illusion because I can't do illusions.
Just not it. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Just
I think
everything
I am
except
doing
Tili.
everything else, so yeah.
What about you, Carmen?
Sorry?
What events are you doing?
I'm just going to do the illusion one and the eating contest.
And the basilisk dog eating. All right.
Yeah, I think most of us are doing that one actually.
All right. So
That's hilarious.
none of you are particularly interested in the sharpest barb except
I
Tili.
am,
So
yeah,
you gather around
Okay.
while Tili. This is definitely right up Tili's alley.
Yeah, but I'll be really bad at it. I'm not good with words.
What is this?
The grand prize
That's just
winner
insulting.
receives a free beer every day for 1 year.
We get free beer anyway.
Yeah, I'm
won't
pretty sure. I'm pretty sure we might get free shit anyway, just for. Oh well. I can hand it. It'll be an extra free beer that I can give to somebody else.
What, are you supposed
Yeah.
to play a musical instrument or something?
Hmm?
You're supposed to play a musical instrument.
What with this sharpest barb?
Yeah.
No, it's like insulting, like how
Oh.
well you can insult someone.
Yeah. I feel like Carmen might be good at it, but I'm not. I can't think of insults.
Okay, so it's just Tili.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not participating, Ciel.
No, I'm not good with insults.
Just gonna call everybody a tiny baby.
Actually, I should do that. Tiny baby, tiny baby, tiny baby.
Oh snap!
Alright, so you're pitted then in the final against Flarg Toenasher, a half-orc who is a labourer who's come to Phandalin to do labouring, but it turns out he's actually got a pretty razor-sharp wit. So what will happen is you'll trade insults for 3 rounds, and it's the best of 3 with the judges judging your performance.
Okay.
Alright, so Flarg opens up with a pretty simple one, that he didn't realise the contest was open to children.
Oh, okay. Shit. Fuck.
And that's a 20.
I am rubber,
So
you
it's-
are glue.
So yeah, you can have your insult. If you can think of one, just tell me. If you can't, just roll your intimidate or performance.
Okay.
Charisma.
So he's a half orc.
Mhm.
You must have been taught by a particularly skilled teacher to learn to speak common so young.
All right, yeah. Go ahead and roll.
What is it? Intimidation.
Intimidation or
performance?
performance. Charisma checks.
Can I do intimidation strength?
No. Oh, 17. It's close, but the crowd were not particularly. They're all laughing at these barbs for sure, but the judges deemed the applause were higher for Flarg.
Sure.
Tili, you're being a tiny baby. Up your game.
You're not in the competition. Stop calling me a tiny baby.
I might be there just watching you. You don't know.
Alright. I'll just roll for his next one. Okay, his next one is a bit weaker. He's having trouble thinking on the spot. He says something along the lines of, do they have trapezium shaped doors in your house to fit your huge feet through? And the crowd aren't particularly amused by that one.
I can see you're really stretching your vocabulary at the moment.
Okay, go ahead. Make your roll.
You gotta beat this, come on. Hey.
Yeah, you do. Alright, it's tied neck and neck. We're into the last round.
Some high rolls there. Shit.
Yeah.
It's one die roll that Tili can roll.
Yeah, that's right. It's the only way I can win, yeah. That's if I get a 20.
Oh, really? You can only win on a 20?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, you still got inspiration.
It's got -1.
No, I have no inspiration.
Ah.
Alright. Something along the lines of, did your parents actually, did your parents actually give birth to you, or did they pluck you out of the ground in the forest one day?
Okay.
God, improvisation is hard.
Mhm. We'll all pretend to be like, oh!
I'll be...
I'm not a rapper.
May's just staring blank face going, and she goes, oh, I get it! Like, reacting to the first
I'd
joke.
rather be from the forest. I'd rather be a forest creature than the child of 1,000 bastard fathers.
What? Whoa! 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 I don't understand. What?
No, it's not.
Oh, no. Yeah, apparently you pissed off a lot of the people.
Like, ooh, that's too far. Too far, man. Too far.
Yeah, they're all bastards in the crowd.
It's like the crowd silent, but in the back, like me and Carmen's going like, "Good one, Tili!"
So unfortunately, Flag takes the victory.
Damn it. That's a good thing.
All right, what's up next? Tug of war. Who's doing tug of war?
Yeah, me.
Ciel and Tili.
Ciel and Tili. All right, so you're on the same team.
No, it's fine. I'll wait. Carmen's not the type to get her hands dirty.
So the winner of this group receives free armor mending for the next 6 months.
We have magical armor anyway, so whatever. Yeah. We just
What was the price of the sharpest barb?
a free beer.
A free beer every day for a year.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, Tili.
I think we get free shit anyway because we're heroes.
Okay.
Is anyone taking on the tug of war? It's Tili.
Yeah, Ciel and Tili. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you guys on opposing team? No, same team.
I think we're on the same team. My strength's not that great, but
Okay. All right. So yeah, it's being held probably in the middle of the square actually. Tili is lined up at the front with Ciel behind her. The crowd are cheering. There's some particularly buff-looking labourers on the other side, like a little team that know each other pretty well. And they see Tili and Ciel, like this weedy little girl, stride up to take their place up against them, and like the betting is just uncontrollable. Like you're like no one is betting for you. Some of the guards. Actually, one of the guards is on your team, so it's teams of 3. The other person is one of the guards. They're probably the only people that actually know what you're capable of. So,
Are we allowed to bet then, or is it more
you
of
can
a
bet. Yeah, you can bet.
sick?
I wouldn't bet on myself. I would not bet on myself.
Owynn believes in you guys. He's gonna bet 15 gold if anyone take that.
Oh yeah, the odds are like 10 to 1 on Tili, so you'll get a lot if you win that bet. But 15 gold is quite a lot to bet. They'll take it. They'll take it. You might bankrupt some bookkeepers. I just need to grab the stats for the guard.
I was wondering, I'm looking through my inventory, is there anything that gives me an edge? I'm not sure.
I was wondering, but I was just sort of like, it seems a bit underhanded to use kind of like magic, for example. Yeah.
Alright.
Or any
Yeah,
abilities
okay.
that might help.
I mean, I have bless, for example.
What's that, you know?
Lumiere. Mahosi. Could help me.
Alright. So all 3 of you make group athletics rolls. So you all roll, and if you get 2 successes above my d20 roll, pull them forward.
Okay. Good start.
So Ciel, and we'll roll for the guard as well.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And then I'll just roll my 10. Okay. So in the first, the referee just says heave, and you begin pulling, but you're taken by surprise, and the other team just rips you forward immediately, one place. So roll again.
Come on.
What the hell?
Oh, come on, guys.
What the hell?
Tili rallies and heaves back. The rest of your team, using Tili's momentum, you manage to pull the laborers back, and you're even again. All right, roll again. The crowd are shocked with this development.
Oh god.
Come on. Oh. Oh,
What?
come on. We have good modifiers as well.
It's back and forth. You need another
Go.
roll.
Come on, I've lost 5. Oh. Yay!
Oh my god. The crowd is getting into a frenzy now. The tension is so much. There's so much give and take. The ground beneath your feet is churned. All right, go ahead. Roll
Come on,
again.
guys.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Oh,
Oh,
that's like a. They can't do anything yet.
They're pulled back.
We've finally got our own ground.
People are quickly turning, trying to revoke their bets.
And again.
All right, one more roll.
That's got to be it. No! Are you serious?
It never ends. Roll again.
Oh my
Let's find a
god.
winner. I
Oh,
can't
come
describe
on.
a tug of war much more.
Right. Oh my god.
oh no.
Goddamn guardian with
Yes!
face.
Oh, you did it.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so it's one in your favour at the moment.
Okay, and again. Here we go, guys. Yes! Oh, Nina! That's gotta be it.
So that last time. And that's it!
Yay!
Through sheer force of will and determination, you have tired out the other team. And as their strength fails, pull them across the line. And people begin rioting.
Yay!
Um,
She jumps up into the air with her boots.
Jesus. Alright. 10-1. So you get 150 plus your 15 back?
No, you just get 150 back.
You should get 150 back.
Yeah, so you spend 15 and get 150 back.
Okay.
So you get 150 gold, bankrupting. Well, no, they made all that money from everyone betting against Tili, so they're not too worried. But the town betting against Tili, yeah, pretty much everyone bet against you guys, because you're a weedy little girl with an eye patch and fucking
A
green
halfling.
hair and a tiny ass halfling. And the guard, the slightly overweight dad bod guard, the first 3 buff labourers.
It's pretty good.
Alright, yeah, so despite being heroes of the city, people are upset that you've cost them their drinking money. But they'll perk up again, probably. We're on to the jousting now. Who's jousting?
Me.
Mwah.
Who's doing everything? Okay. Jousting.
I'm gonna win everything apart from the barb.
Okay, so this isn't jousting against people. This is a mounted skill. Tilting basically, where you have to get the lance through.
Does that count as vehicles land?
No. That would be a wagon
Fine.
or a motorbike.
Can I ride a motorbike?
3 sets of 4 rings, differing in width from palm size to the size of a coin, are placed along a track where contestants ride their horses, or a horse supplied for them. In your case, Tili, yeah, you can just have a normal horse because a mastiff won't be high enough to reach these rings. They're quite high up.
I can ride horses, that's fine.
Yeah, you can, yeah.
Just imagining the saddle with the little
Yeah.
the things very
I'll
very
be sitting on it with my legs out straight. And just,
yeah. So cute.
Okay, so the prize for this competition is a voucher worth 5 gold pieces at the general goods store.
I'll probably hand that to a beggar or something.
5 gold pieces is quite a lot to
I know, but to us, so if I handed it to a beggar, it'd make their day, really.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. All right.
Does Ciel get advantage?
Why?
Riding a
'Cause the
quiet
horse
horse.
is silent.
I think I
Oh
can.
my god! Why would that help?
Surprise attack round on it, right?
Oh my god!
So I imagine she gets to ride her own horse then.
Yeah. So there's kind of a gasp as you bring your horse out, Ciel. This like people think it's part of the show though. They're not too worried that you're riding a demonic horse, right? Given the things that are going on today, they kind of think it's part of it. So yeah, so you have to make attack rolls, strength, because it's a lance. For 3 sets of 4 rings. Okay, so make 3 attack rolls.
Okay, strength-based attack
So
rolls.
one for each set of rings. Yeah, it's a strength attack. So whatever your strength modifier is.
Okay.
Um,
Right.
Yeah.
For each set of holes.
Yeah, so make 3 attack rolls. And there are 3 rounds. So it's 3 rounds of 3.
Plus proficiency plus my strength. I don't have anything yet, which is just plus 5 in total.
Yeah.
Okay.
How'd you do that?
Hmm?
Did you add your modifier?
What modifier? Your strength modifier and your proficiency modifier.
Yeah, you calculate it. You
sorry.
calculate your strength attack roll by adding your proficiency bonus to your strength modifier.
Yeah. As long as you're proficient in martial weapons, at least.
Yeah, which you both are. So
So,
Um,
slash.
fuck.
Hmm.
So yeah, you can actually just roll your flame tongue because that has the crit modifier. Yeah, it's plus 7. All right. So what's this? 19 that's 3 points. So you guys, I'll keep track of the points actually.
Okay, no, I can. I don't mind.
Okay, so that's Tili. That's
So I hit for the first one.
1 point for you, and 3 points for Ciel.
Shit. Is that how it works?
Ciel is a natural on the horse. She's got the saddle of the cavalier. She's been getting used to it. She knows. She's a knight. She's trained with a lance. She knows how it works. And she easily rides through and skewers 3 of the rings immediately. Tili, very unwieldy, this huge lance held
wait.
with both hands.
Is it heavy? Oh, it's not heavy. Okay, that's right.
It's not heavy, no.
Okay.
You held with both hands rather than one. You kind of like have to, and then you only manage to get one of the rings. So go ahead and roll for the next set of rings.
How many sets do we do? How many points do we accumulate?
You do three sets. So there are 3 sets
And
of
then
rings,
the highest wins.
and then you do it for 3 rounds. So,
Wait, 3. So 9 in total.
Yeah.
Fuck. Okay, that's fine.
So we'll speed it up a bit, because. Oh. Okay, well that's 4 points for Tili. So you're at 5 total. And also 4 for Ciel,
damn it.
so Ciel's at 7. Okay, and then the final set of tiny rings for this round. That's 1 point
Natural.
for you, Tili, and 4 for Ciel. So Ciel's 6, and so Tili's at 6, Ciel's at 11. All right, second round.
Okay.
It's going to be difficult for you to catch up, Tili.
Oh.
That's another 1 point.
Can I fucking... Oh,
10 is 0 points.
yes! There we go.
Next set.
Oh, wait.
0, 5.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh, we both get 0. That's okay.
Both
I'm
got
just-
0.
Yeah, okay. What? Okay, yeah, that's fine. And the final one for this round.
Final
yeah?
set of this round, yeah.
Nice.
Okay, that's 2 points for Tilly.
Yeah, suck it.
now.
0 again.
Can you
And
tell me
0. Tilly's catching up.
what are the points exactly at the moment?
Tilly's on 9 and Ciel's on 11.
Okay.
Tilly, yeah, Ciel has 11 rings to her name.
Okay.
And it's the final round now.
Here we go.
Is anyone taking any bets? They take bets between each rounds.
No, I'm just watching.
Okay.
I'll just watch.
Okay.
I'll shout and things though.
Natari has bet 5 gold pieces on Ciel.
Oh.
That was a mistake. Okay, let's see how this goes.
It's the final round. People are watching.
Ooh.
Wrapped.
Wait.
Is it a creature?
Oh.
It's not a
Gotcha.
creature.
Wait, is it not? Oh, motherfucker! I can't use that. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. Alright. So that's another 4 points for Ciel.
15.
Okay.
She's yeah, pulling ahead.
Okay, that's
second set of rings. Ooh, 19, that's 3 points.
No.
12. And 15 is 2 points. Oh, I don't know. Can you do it? I don't think you can do it.
What's the difference?
There's 5 points of difference.
Is there a 5 point? Gives a possibility.
No. 4 is the highest. There's only 4 rings. Ciel has 1.
Wait. There must be something that enables me to. There's got to be something.
Something that allows you to get more rings than there are. Okay. That's
No,
enough,
I don't
Ciel.
think there is. No.
I just shout
No.
like, Tili, go home!
So at the end, yeah, Ciel is sitting there on, what was your last roll? I don't know,
15.
14, right? 15? 19 points. What did you get, Tilly? And you got 0.
9.
Yeah. Yeah, so Ciel proves herself quite adept in the nightly combat. Nightly arts, I guess. And what do you win? You get.
That's the
oh yeah,
5
you got your 5 gold piece voucher.
Congratulations.
Are people clapping?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll
There's loads of
throw the
applause.
voucher into the crowd.
Oh wow, okay, yeah. Like a few people jump up and snatch it.
Doesn't that seem like disingenuous? You're just like, I don't need this. It's insulting our friend, the general thought.
In a sense,
Sorry, the
the
shit.
public will like it. Sure.
Yeah, they'll be happy, right? They're just
Yeah.
common people with not millions to their name like we do.
All right, who's doing the bullseye?
Oh,
Why?
I am. So.
Wait, you're doing bullseye?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you doing bullseye with Eldritch Blast?
Yeah.
Oh wait, you could do it with magic stuff. In that case, I would join. It's just archery, and I can't use a bow and arrow.
Participant. Well,
Oh shit. Oops.
no, it is yeah. It doesn't have to be with a bow.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you read the rules carefully at the billboard, you realise it just says you have to shoot the bullseyes.
Sweet. Then I will join.
Anyone else? So we've got everyone.
I think it's
but
everyone.
Owen.
No, Aaron's doing it.
Owen's, of course, he's got a fucking longbow. All right. Okay. So you guys are all going to be going against each other. Then there's no one that can really hold a candle to your skills for sure. So enchanted bullseye targets float around in a random pattern through a small converted barn. It's a barn that's been filled with various hay bales to make obstacles that they can float around.
Wait,
Okay.
there's hay everywhere.
Yes, there is hay everywhere, Carmen.
So, enchanted.
Highly flammable hay.
You say enchanted balls.
I might have to sit this one out. Unless,
Yes, enchanted.
So would they count as constructs?
No, they wouldn't. They're objects.
Oh damn it!
They're just enchanted objects.
God.
I think. So wait. Okay, no. In which case, I'll have to leave. Like, I can't.
You can't.
Have you not
I
got a
can't-
non-magical,
No.
a non-fire,
No, I don't.
chromatic orb?
No, I can only shoot chromatic orb 4 times or higher things.
Well, you only have 3 shots.
What?
It's 3 shots each.
Is it?
Yeah.
I mean, okay. Does
Just
it
use magic
say-
missile.
I was just gonna say, if in that case, I can just use magic missile and always win.
Magic
don't-
missile is banned.
I thought
I don't
so.
think magic missile hits exactly where you want it to hit either, because it doesn't make a difference of where it hits, does it?
Yeah, that's right. It doesn't hit. It doesn't hit the actual. You can't aim for the bullseye. You just choose the object. Just hit the object.
Yeah.
Are you
So-
entering? Are you going to use chromatic orb?
Yeah. Well.
Maybe sit on the carpet.
What? What? I don't know. I think I might.
Magic
have to
missile is
sit
also a
on-
creature.
Ah,
Oh, okay. Well, like either way,
actually, a lot of spells might be creature. Good point.
because I kind of wanted to ramp it up for the illusion thing because I might need a couple of bigger spells. I don't know yet, but yeah, I don't really burn all my spells for fun because I expect things to happen.
Eldritch Blast
on
is
a daily
creature.
basis.
No, just blast this creature. Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
I can
no,
use
see
my
that.
javelin.
You can use your javelin.
I mean that's a good thing to use. But how far away are we from the? That's the important detail. Is the distance.
Oh, it doesn't say. I'll say 30 feet is reasonably far anyway.
30 feet is like 10 meters, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for
Which
like amateur archery, that's fairly
Yeah.
more.
I mean, it's like
Decent
childish
shot.
archery. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's fine.
Okay.
So
Javelins.
the obstacles are also made of wood, right?
Hay.
Oh, they're made of hay.
Yeah. So the targets are probably also hay, like straw targets or something that are floating around. But there are bales around that they kind of float around behind and stuff.
So we get 3 shots each. Should we just roll our shots?
Yeah. Shoot your shots, guys. If Carmen, are you participating or not? Have you
No.
decided yet?
I don't
Can
want to burn down
somebody
by accident.
summon like ants in the bullseyes of all the?
So Tili, Ciel, May, and Owynn.
So is Ciel actually going to do it? Oh, with a javelin, yeah, of course.
Javelin, yeah.
What's the increment of javelin?
30, 120.
Exactly. Yeah. Okay, let's go.
Alright, so each do your first set of shots.
So it's just against us, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna subtly cast Bless on myself.
Okay, mark off a
Jesus.
spell slot. Oh, Jesus, amazing. Okay, 10 is nothing. May gets also bullseye. So
Oh, what?
Tili and May.
Do I not like get mega bullseye?
I
Owynn.
have advantage because
Because
Oh.
nothing. Oh, jeez, and a bullseye from Owynn. They're all showing you up after your lance performance.
Just use your lightning one.
Just blows the back end of the barn off. Alright. Yeah, so people are pretty impressed by everyone being like they all come to see the adventurers do their adventuring stuff, and they're like, damn, they're not fucking around. Except the green-haired girl. I think her depth perception is off, probably because of the eye patch.
She impressed them with her jousting anyway, so it's
She
not.
did, yeah. You can shoot from what, 320 feet away, if you want.
I would be fine from shooting
muted, by the way.
80 feet away, so.
You muted for a while.
Oh, yeah, Laura has, yeah. You've been
Oh,
muted.
shit. Damn.
Have you been talking? I thought you purposely muted.
Sorry. Yeah, I thought you were being quiet. You just haven't been speaking, but you just...
That's fine. That's fine.
Sorry.
Because I said earlier. Oh, and I get sneak attack, right? Because of the mercy.
It's not a creature.
And then Nina followed it up with her own version of that. So I was like, yeah. Okay.
Oh, I see.
And then I said, oh, I'm like staring. Or like she threw a look at Carmen like, fucking try it. No, as in, like, this is not your competition, yo. Go back to the spell binding competition. And she's just taking the piss. It's fine.
Okay, thanks.
But she's not sure. I suppose she could walk and be like walk really far back and be like, okay, now it's a fair competition. No.
Good.
Okay. Yeah. But then these guys are fucking +9, +8. Hello. Where'd these come from?
Hey, do you not know our modifiers? They're good, right?
Why the fuck do you have such high modifiers?
Why do you only have +10? Oh, why do you have +10? Oh, because it's a +2. You'd actually have +8. I'd be the best archer.
I have +9 as
If
well.
I had a magical short bow.
What's your dexterity though?
20.
Well, then that's why you have more dex than I do.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying. I'm a good shot. That's why I've
Alright, guys, make your second round of attacks.
Guys just bickering in the front row.
Yeah.
Whoa. Oh, shit.
Ooh.
Wait, what are you using your D4? Oh, you're muted. Can people...
He's
Everyone's
blessed.
muted.
Max roll.
Oh, you
blessed
fucking
himself.
blessed yourself.
Subtly,
Mother-
so no one noticed.
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
I think Carmen is like cheering Owynn on, like very loudly.
This cheating.
I feel like if you're going to do anything subtly, you ought to use a stealth roll to see if it contests.
I literally
Perception.
subtly.
No, sorry, he's got a meta magic called subtle spell.
'Cause it's a
So that's
sorcerer.
very subtle.
So you can actually...
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
don't
he-
act like I would know what that is.
I'd like to bet on Owynn.
How much are you
Oh
betting?
shit!
cheating
I just seen him
piece
do
of-
pretty well, so like, maybe he's and like May's walking around bragging, so she's like,
No, she's not.
oh.
No, she's not. As in, she could. She's not. She's like dead
Oh,
focused.
okay.
She's got a mask. No one can see what her expression is.
Okay, let's see
Oh.
how much I'm gonna bet.
Ahead.
Can I bet?
How many
The
points?
maximum bet is like 10 gold. These aren't very rich people.
Yeah, I won't. No, I'll go for 5 silver then.
5 silver, alright. 2 to 1 odds on Owen.
Alright.
Final round.
What happens if we tie?
Then we'll do a
Fight
tiebreaker,
each
I
other.
guess.
Fight each other
What,
to the
even are,
death.
what are the points so far? Sorry.
Yeah, what are we on?
Tili and May are at 6. Ciel has 4 and Owen has 8.
Okay.
What a piece of shit. There's got to be something I can do to
Oh,
make him fuck up.
max points bullseye. Ciel gets a bullseye.
Ooh.
Tili gets a bullseye.
Oh,
and Owen gets the final 3
Oh,
bullseyes in a
motherfucker.
row to take the competition.
yeah! Shit! Shit!
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yeah.
What did Owen win?
You won a blessed coin from the Temple of Timora.
Let's see.
Oh,
Does it
shit,
look
I
like
bet
my
May would-
other?
May would have really wanted that as well.
Aww.
Oh, hey.
Owen is more than happy to give it to May. If she's like actually sulking, I'll be like, okay, here you go.
Thanks,
So
but
how
you
much do-
deserve it because you won. Fair and square. Technically, you would have anyway, but she doesn't. She just assumes.
That's true, actually, yeah. The natural rolls are good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what were the odds again? And I don't really understand how betting works.
So you get 10
How much
silver
money
back.
does Carmen get?
1 gold.
Yeah, 10 silver.
That's right.
So you spend 5 and get 10 back.
What's this Timora coin? Sorry.
So I don't know if you have one already from Chult. It's one of those coins that has the face of Timora on both sides.
No,
But
it's
this one is
only Carmen has it, I
officially
think.
blessed. Okay, so you've got one of those.
Yeah.
Thanks, Owynn.
Blessed Queen of Timora.
Lovely.
All right.
She's less
No,
sulky.
so no one's entering the brewing contest.
I'm
right?
doing brewery. I'm doing
Hello,
brewery.
it's Tili!
Do you
Oh,
have?
you've got to brew it,
yeah,
though.
you've got brewers. You've got proficiency in brewers tools, right?
Yeah, I fucking do.
Right, so you've been preparing some ale, and you know a thing or two about ale. So you've been to sample the barley that's grown in Fantolin, and it's pretty decent. You might have gone back to your hometown to grab some instead to you.
Sure, yeah, why not? Make it.
So the winner, you get your brew put on tap at this inn that you guys stay at for a month, and you get 50% of the sales.
Cool. Yeah, alright.
Okay, so yeah, can you what are you going for with this brew?
So it's
hoppy.
ales that we're doing, aren't we?
It's ale, wine, or mead. Your choice.
So I'll do. I want to. I don't. Can I do like rather than just a normal ale? Can I do? Oh, it's all mead.
You want something that the commoner's going to be able to drink, right? Because that's going to affect your revenue when you win.
I don't want to do a normal ale. I want to do a stout instead, with roasted
Okay,
hops instead.
roasted hops.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's like a
all
really
very-
dark. brew.
Yeah, heavy drink.
All right.
Very full of nutrition.
So make a wisdom brewer's kit check.
Ah, a wisdom brewer's kit. That's good. Okay, so D20 plus my proficiency plus wisdom. Okay, it's better than intelligence.
Kim, I'm so sorry. I wouldn't ask if I didn't know, but where have you put the definitions for my two charms? You know, the ones we got from the Tomb of Annihilation. I can't for the life. I
don't
just
think
need to
I
know
wrote
that they're
them
not
down.
going to affect anything. And I can't find them on Google.
I think they've expired.
I think they were for a month or so, wasn't it?
Yeah, they've
My
expired.
charms.
As in, I haven't activated them. I just get a count of them until I choose to activate.
I think they activated.
Yeah, I think they activated immediately.
What
No,
are
because I've
these?
got them down as 1 out of 1.
Yeah, I know, but I don't think that means they weren't activated. I didn't write it down anyway. I know where it is though.
Okay, this is fine.
What?
I swear it was one where it was I could just use it whenever, but
Like a boon.
It might
Yeah.
be. One of them might be like that.
What are these charms? What are these?
Clay No Face and Joho, they both
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
by
They
liberating
ran out
them.
ages ago.
Oh, they
We've already discussed this. I remember this.
Yeah,
they,
yeah,
they weren't. They weren't usable boons. That's my impression of them. Was that you just had it for 30 days.
I think they. Great.
That's what I remembered.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
same.
don't remember it like that, but I mean, if everyone else does, clearly.
I'm nearly there.
I asked about it last time, so
I think we've talked about it since, and we actually said when we were traveling back by boat that it would have pretty much run out by the time we got back to port in Zaru
Yeah.
after the tomb.
Because I just don't feel like I never actually used them, which is a shame.
Jeez.
They're probably super like
I think they're
terrible,
okay.
but I just
Maybe.
I remember them. Like I would remember them if
Do you have Clay No Face?
and Joho.
So
Because
Clay No
they had
Face,
straw
you
bundle.
don't need to eat, drink, or breathe for 30 days.
So in that, the way that you're saying it, yeah, that suggests that it just happens, which
Yeah.
makes sense.
And then Joho's, you gain the benefit of a Helm of Comprehending Languages for 7 days.
Oh, I guess I just assumed that it must have been activated. Otherwise, I would have definitely hammed it up a bit. You know,
Yeah.
not eaten or anything. That's so. Never mind. It's fine. I'll just delete them from my character sheet then.
Okay. Yeah, sorry about
No, sorry, never mind.
Wait, so you're getting rid of the dolls
Misunderstood.
themselves?
No. Well, I don't get their charms anymore. They're just with
Oh,
me,
I see.
hanging out.
Fair enough.
would it also be the same for straw bundle?
What's that?
Oh,
They were only 30 days, and
Straw Bundle's charm, I think, probably run out as well.
Just
You can
ethereal
cast. No, Straw Bundles is the actual useful one. I'm sorry. You can cast Etherealness as an action, no components required. After it is used 3 times, the charm vanishes. So that's still active until you decide to use it.
You assholes don't remember your like that could have been
I
mental.
said that, but then I was told that
Just didn't write it down.
that it disappeared. That's why I.
That could well have been my mistake.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry.
I might never use it.
Yeah, it's just
I
that
don't think I've ever
maybe
used it. Yeah,
No.
just
you should record it. Change your character sheet so you have that.
It's
I can add it.
It's there.
I
I'll
can add
just.
it to. Is it got 3 uses?
Yeah. Oh. No.
Yeah, Etherealness. There it is. Yeah. All right. Okay, so 20 is high enough to make it into the finals.
Oh, I'm not in the finals. Fuck. I mean, That wasn't the only
No,
role.
the judges have done their rounds, and a few of them are crowded around your particular brew, like talking to each other and like nodding their heads, and they're like, yeah, they look like they look like total alcoholics that know their stuff.
Just like you.
So
That's why it's so good. That's why it's just good.
Is your wisdom 12 then?
Yep.
Can you roll one more wisdom brewers kit check? Oh, that's really good. You win. After some deliberation, the judges go around, they start placing their medals, and the first place ribbon is placed to yours. You're called over, they compliment you on how disgustingly bitter it is. It's just utterly awful.
Yeah.
They love it.
well done, Tili! Well done!
The Tallywhack stout.
Tallywhack Stout. So Tallywhack Stout is on tap for a month.
Whoa!
Pretty good.
No one will drink it. They're like, ooh, yeah. It's an acquired taste. Yeah.
Stout's pretty gross in general. Like proper stout is anyway.
But I bet all the dwarves love it.
Probably, yeah. They would.
Disgusting.
Alright, what are we on to next? The Grand Illusion Contest.
Oh!
Is it just Carmen entering that? Did Ciel
Yeah.
enter it?
I hope
you
it's
have to tell
not.
a story.
You have to tell a story and cast illusions.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Does
I'll
it say
use-
specifically illusions?
I mean, it does say specifically illusions, but
the spell illusion, or
Be creative.
you can just
Right.
cast
Illusion
spells.
That's what I'm gonna do.
I can use my smoke, pipe of smoke monster.
Yeah, absolutely, that is an illusion. Yeah, that will work.
Can Owynn also partake?
Yep. Absolutely. Everyone can partake if you want.
It's
No,
What are you
I'm-
gonna do?
I'm
Press
not.
digitate things. What the fuck?
Yeah, there's quite a lot of shit in Prestidigitate and Thaumaturgy that I can use.
Okay.
Do you guys have any ideas of what story you're going to tell, or do you need a moment to
Yes.
think about it?
All right,
What
as
is the
players,
setup?
entertain us, guys.
I have a story.
The setup is there's like a small raised stage with like a backdrop, so you can be seen in contrast against it, and any illusions you conjure. It's like a black curtain behind you.
So it's like
People are
out in the
sitting
day.
around. Exactly, yeah, it's in the daytime. People are sitting around, gathered around in the town square to watch.
May approaches them and says, "Do you need me to play like a cool sort of mystical flute sound? I could totally help with atmosphere. Yeah. Anyone? Any takers?
Yeah, sure. I'll do it.
Sure. Okay. I'll help you out, Carmen. Any other takers?
But I don't know if it's allowed. If it's like
It has
It's
to be
just
for
an
everyone,
atmosphere.
or
yeah, everyone
Or
or
no one.
No one. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. You three. Everyone else there. Fuck it. I mean, I'll just be in the back. I'll be so hidden they'll think that you're conjuring it. How's that sound? Can I hide somewhere in the back and play the flute?
yes, make a stealth check to hide behind the curtain.
Okay, that is. Oh yeah, that is a 25. Okay.
25. Okay, you're hidden.
Hell yeah!
That's pretty good.
That's a.
And you play a haunting little melody on your flute.
Okay, story time, guys.
To bring in the mystique, the crowd goes silent. It's hushed as the performers begin their performances. So I guess Carmen go first, since you know what you're doing.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell a story of a greedy pirate and a friendly red dragon, and I'm going to have Summerwise help me with it. So
Sure.
what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get out my captain's hat and my captain's coat, and I'm gonna tell the story about this dreadful pirate who would go around pillaging and destroying things. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use the props I've got. So I've got the Yonti headdress, so I'll mime like being a wise creature in the forest trying to stop him from, wreaking havoc and destroying more villages, and he was just gonna cut her down. And every time I'm gonna use generally cantrips, so like the some things will be chill touch, some things will be like a firebolt, and so on. But and then most of it is just practical tricks. So I'm going to have Summerwise sit on a pile of gold, which is obviously very small, but then have like Mage Hand carry like coins towards his little heap of gold and tell the story. And then I'm going to animate object to create like little stick figure pirates who are going to try and like raid his hoard. And then Summerwise is going to burn them down. And to emphasize this, I'll also use firebolt. Like I'll jump behind him, like cast little fireballs coming out of his mouth and stuff. So like I'll just complement the story with my magic. And like the big spell obviously is like animate objects. So I'm going to make little sticks and rocks fly to create little figures.
They grow arms. They grow arms themselves from this.
Yeah, and like have a little battle where Summerwise is the friendly dragon who protects this village, and have like a big finale where I maybe and then Summerwise was almost mortally wounded, but with one last breath he blew out the biggest fireball anybody had seen, and then I'll cast like a huge fireball into the sky. And then like finish it with like with a bow and everything, and just so most of it's like talking and explaining and then taking out props and playing both sides of the thing, and then like use animate objects and cantrips to sort of make it.
That's amazing. Okay, so yeah, like there's this big climax, this big finale where there's this stick army, and you actually like just like blow them up.
Yeah.
They go flying. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. The crowd are thoroughly impressed by that.
It's Natari like going, "Oh my god!" or something in the back.
Yeah. He's like, he's squealing.
And like while everybody else was doing their contest, I think I would have probably talked to Summerwise about anything that was his dialogue. So I would have him like open and close his mouth, and I would talk, and instead go like, "No pirate, you cannot win," stuff like that.
Yeah. He loves it too. He loves having his little hoard of gold and defending it and everything, feeling like a real dragon.
Yeah.
Oh, he is a real dragon.
All right, who's next? Who wants to go next?
Yeah. Okay.
All right, Owynn.
Is there a darkness or anything else here? He's going for more like a scary story. So is it like going to be nighttime, or is this like midday?
It's getting on. Wait, when is the parade?
Clara!
I have to mark off my.
Snow just got here, so there's cats and dogs going crazy.
Telling Stowies.
Stowies.
Okay, so the parade happens in the evening, so you've got time yet. So it might be, if you needed the effects, it might be getting close to dusk, because we're nearly done with most of them.
Okay, yeah, I mean, it would be ideal, but realistically, if it doesn't, then so be it.
Well, yeah, it can be at any time, so like we can
Okay.
put the other events before it. That's fine, yeah.
Yeah, I guess, so there might be like some torches around, like some light that he can kind of play. So he's gonna tell a story about a hag in a forest, basically like a bit like Hansel and Gretel, essentially, where he will play to the crowd, like using his voice to like beckon the children in, and kind of like he'll be like talking and using these various effects to bring it up, and then he'll be like, you can hear the rumble of like as she moves, like as they're in the house or whatever, and she's like moving around the house, and you hear the thud, 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 and there'll be like tremors that go through the ground every time he says thud, and like they'll be talking about how maybe she's at a cooking fire and the flames are licking up the cauldrons, and at that point, like the candles will kind of burn low and then flare up a little bit, and he'll then sort of bring it around so that he's kind of like maybe ends up describing how this woman who wasn't particularly like she was good looking suddenly like slowly begins to transform as the like it gets to the crescendo of the story. And
Sorry,
Shut the fuck up.
yeah, really sorry. This is why I'm on push to talk.
It's fine.
like as you're telling the story, it's just all I can hear.
And then as it gets to like the crescendo, it gets to this point where the hag begins to transform, and then he's going to cast Alter Self on himself, as, like change, and then he'll have like it's the story kind of like finishes, where it kind of like the light of like radiance kind of comes down or whatever, and like the kids like run off or whatever, like, and then momentarily all the torches like go out and then like come back up again, and he's just like bowing or whatever, and he's like looks fine.
Wow, awesome. Yeah.
I'm gonna like
Okay, that's really good. Did you mark off an alter self spell slot?
I will do, yeah.
I've done your spell slots.
Thank you.
Alright, Ciel. Jeez, you've got
There's no way I can beat these lot, but I'm still
What
gonna
magic
try myself.
do you have?
Ciel definitely can.
Yeah, I'll be using Straw Bundle. Straw Bundle is going to be dancing and jumping around.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm going to use Pipe of Smoking and
Yep.
What's the story?
also my sword.
Yeah.
Is there a particular story you wanted to tell?
Yeah, do you have like at least an outline for what the story kind of what it'll be about?
Yeah, it'll be
Because you can conjure all sorts of monsters. Yeah.
The big monsters that we fought,
Yeah.
like
Which
the
one?
Froghemoth.
The frog.
Oh, no.
Especially the
And,
Froghemoth when
God.
Tilly was eaten up, and then
By Foggy.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
Yeah.
Basically, I smoke and blow, and I blow
Yeah,
things down.
You can
And
create a froghemoth
Yeah.
with your pipe.
I try to exaggerate it basically and make everything look so big, and Straw Bundle will like jump inside the
Yeah.
the frog's mouth and act like Tilly and jump out and I'll just slash it with my sword, and then there'll be what else was there? There'll be
So you like slash through this smoke with your flame tongue, and it just kind of disappears. Yeah.
and then another one was the what are they called? We've got the cubs for it.
The what? Sorry.
The tigers with snake heads.
Kubazan. Yeah.
Shigambi.
Oh, Shigambi, yeah. Shigambi.
They had a name for
oh,
the
it's Kubazan. Wait.
I think it is the Kubazan.
No, Kibazan is the
Shigambi.
name of the Frigimath. Shigambi is the name of the.
Kamadan.
That's it.
Oh,
Kamadan.
yeah, and a huge one, and I'll make it like roar into the audience face.
Or the smoke creature.
With
actually,
your pipe.
Yeah, it doesn't
What
roar,
do you
but
use?
it doesn't make a noise, does it?
I don't think so. No. Do you have
Do
any
you have-
spells
I don't have any.
that might do that?
On your
Thunder
spell,
step, but I won't do that.
Thunder step would work.
Would
Oh,
that
no.
work?
they'll probably destroy the stage, I think. If you...
Yeah.
Actually, it might not destroy items, so I don't know. It might not.
What cantrips do you have? What cantrips do you know? Green
Yeah,
Flame Blade.
have a look at your
Eldritch
spell
Blast.
Green Flame Blade, Eldritch Blast, and Prestidigitation.
Oh, Prestidigitation will work. That can create sounds.
Oh, okay. I'll make sounds with that then.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Yeah. So that's really good. These illusionary monsters, which you've actually seen in real life, so you can make them. You can make them look exactly like they were.
And I keep changing my cloak color.
Oh, with your cloak. Okay. Yeah.
And also, at the end, I will pull out from my bag of holding the cloth wrapped golden skull that I picked up and hold it up high.
Okay. Is it still wrapped in cloth?
Yeah.
Wait,
Is
no,
that the
but when you show
potential
it,
curse?
when you show everyone.
when I show it, basically I'm holding the cloth part and
Holding
I'm
the
showing
cloth,
the
but-
skull.
Yeah.
So I'm not
Okay.
actually touching it.
I thought we had touched it already.
No.
Okay.
No, it's touched it.
And then I magically teleport, well, Misty Step behind them and take it out.
Oh wow. Okay. So everyone is really thoroughly impressed. This is like a great evening. Because these people have probably never seen anything like this before.
Oh shit. Yeah. I forgot like a detail I wanted to do.
What's the detail?
So I was gonna end it with, and you know it's a real story because there's like, and then pull out the red dragon scale that I have, like as a final thing. But I forgot about it.
It's fine. You can still do that.
Yeah, it's okay.
All right. Performance checks from everyone.
GL.
Oh come on! What?
Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's pretty much,
Ah!
you're pretty much competing against each other at this
That's
Wow.
great.
Damn.
I didn't want to have to pick between those three stories, so let the rolls do it for me. It seems like the crowd were most impressed by Ciel's tales.
It's
Me
probably
is the
safe
one
to
with
say.
actual illusion magic.
Yeah, the only one with actual illusions.
Also, the closest to reality because all our stories were made up.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, so the winner,
Winner, chicken dinner.
spell scrolls equivalent to 4 levels of wizard spells.
What's that? How many spell scrolls? Oh, right. So total. What? So can she choose?
Yeah, you can choose 4 levels of wizard spells.
You may as well just hand them to Carmen
Yeah.
because they're likely to be shared with the sorcerer spell list as well.
As long as they're on the wizard spell list, that's fine, because this is sponsored by Henry Serpent Wind. So, as long as they're on the wizard spell list, they might also be shared by Warlock, but it has to be wizard spell list.
Oh, okay.
And up to 4 levels worth. So 1 4 level, 1 3 and 1 1, or 2 2s, or whatever. Well, that's not true. Flarg Toe Gnasher.
Yeah. He wants some
Won the
stuff.
first one.
He did. He did.
Yeah, that's true. And I don't think it's that mean because we're like the heroes that have brought prosperity to Phandalin, haven't we?
Yeah, it's more like you're just putting on a show for everyone in this festive. It's very.
And there might be a lot of newcomers that, to be honest, most of them probably haven't ever seen us. Really, they've only seen
Exactly.
us.
They've never
Like-
seen you in action,
They would have only heard of us, most of them, and
Yeah.
now they actually get to see us.
and now they know that you're actually not all talk. You can
Yeah.
do the shit that you claim you can. All right. So next is the pie baking contest. Anyone entering that one?
Yeah.
I will.
Okay.
Yes, I am. Yeah.
Owynn, the housewife.
Okay. So you will have prepared this beforehand.
You're
Do
on.
any of you have proficiency in cook's utensils?
Yes, I do.
Nope.
I do not.
Oh,
Do you?
Tili's
Okay.
pie is gonna be the sweetest.
So you make either a performance check or a cook's utensils check.
Oh, you fucking.
With I don't know. It doesn't say that. I guess intelligence.
I think
Well,
dexterity.
No, wisdom.
Dex-
Cooks utensils.
Dexterity.
Or if you have proficiency in both, you double your proficiency bonus.
I
Does
don't.
anyone have proficiency? No. Okay. So
No, just performance. And it's a skill check, so it has to be 15 or higher.
but
it's
you need to
15.
tell me what your pie is as well.
Oh, sorry, right.
Okay.
Does it have to be it has to be a pie, yeah.
It has to
My-
be a pie.
My pie is a wild berry and is a clincher meat pie. It has all of the wonderful tastes of small animals, a mixture of squirrels.
Wild berry and meat.
Absolutely, they complement each other very well. So it's a predominantly meat pie, but it's got a sweet berry taste to it. Yeah, it's a 15.
She
Okay.
should get disadvantage with that. I think. With disgusting.
That sounds pretty disgusting.
Have you ever had pork and apple sauce?
Yes.
Cranberry sauce?
Gross.
What I'm saying is that it's a thing. It's not.
Yeah, it is a thing. So I'm not going to give you disadvantage. It's just a
You
straight.
Totally
Even
should.
if you gave me disadvantage, it's still a 15.
-5 because it's disadvantage.
No, it's not quite how it works. It's not a passive check. It's you treat any die roll lower than a 5 as lower than a 10 as a 10.
Yeah, shut your fucking face. Don't fucking talking about Rohan.
Okay.
Okay,
Level
so
11 yet, dickhead?
No.
Owen, what's your pie?
What's my pie?
I've lost anyway. Fuck's sake.
Feel
You
like
guys
it
get
would be,
crits.
I'm moving.
it would be a really standard pie. Maybe just a plain apple pie that's just really well decorated with maybe like some symbolism of Torm.
Oh my god, religious apple pie.
Ugh, great.
Oh, that's revolting. Okay.
I guess it would be a fist, right? That would be a really shitty looking pie. Maybe it's just a
You just
nice
make
looking
the fist yourself, like.
I'm just like. I was just really surprised it wasn't an oat pie.
I was genuinely considering how I could do that.
Agitated with like cinnamon or something.
Yeah, this is definitely like an apple pie with some cinnamon in. Like,
Yeah, it sounds like Owynn, just something very standard, just perfected.
yeah.
All right. Who else does?
Ciel and Tili.
Yeah, and Tilly. Okay, so who wants to go next? Who wants to describe their
Go
pie
on, Tilly.
next? Okay, Tilly, what's your pie?
It is.
Matt berry pie.
Damn it.
She said
It's
meat.
a blueberry pie.
Okay. A nice dessert pie.
The
Yeah.
thing about my pie is that I collected these things myself.
I got my blueberries from my village.
The voices. All right, Ciel, what's your pie?
I'm not sure if everybody knows, but Ciel can't really cook.
This is gonna be great.
Yeah, so She
You're still
she
probably gonna get home.
sneakily takes a bit of Owen's mayonnaise thing. Oh, that sounded a bit wrong. The jar of mayonnaise.
Oh God!
I mean, you can literally just ask and Owynn would give you mayonnaise.
Yeah, you don't have to tell me what it's for.
It's that
This
easy.
happened before the
It's
event.
that
Oh, it happened
easy.
before the event? Okay, yeah.
You would have baked your pies before the event,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, I take that. I kill a couple of pigeons and
Yep.
a raven.
Okay.
I
Fuck.
Are you going to put some
put them all
gravel in
together.
as well? Or...
I picked up some grass and just some weird mushrooms I found, and I don't know if they're edible.
Oh my god. You
Yeah.
poisoned the
This is why-
fucking judges.
This is why May is better at survival than CL. CL just like, oh, grass.
Do you have proficiency in cook's utensil?
No. She can't even
Alright.
cook.
Or performance.
Make
So
a
it's
performance check with disadvantage, because that's faulty.
It's just a wisdom check, isn't it? Oh, is it performance? Oh, okay.
With
It's performance or
Gotcha.
wisdom,
Yep.
or both.
Oh my God! Still gets higher than May's.
And me
I
Okay.
as
told
well.
you. I told
So
you.
May's is
Oh,
great.
Intuitively,
fucking shit rolls.
these mushrooms you've picked were incredibly rare and delicious.
Still not better than Mr.
And
Cheat over
the
here.
stuff
using
you thought
magic.
was grass was actually herbs.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was green. And
Ew, cool! God damn
just
it,
got
CL.
fucking lucky.
Oh,
God
do
damn
I
it.
do I get +3 as well? Because I'm in my aura.
No, that's for saves.
Oh, damn it.
And that's already taken into account in the rolls that you make, so
Yeah.
you never have to add +3 to your saves.
Yeah, that's right. It's
Such
you've got
a
plus.
cheater.
Is that all, Dina?
Sorry?
Is that all? It sounded like you wanted to say something else.
Oh, well, the raven's head is like put right like in the middle and is like poking out of the pie.
Okay, so they are actually like in a sea of very mundane pies. Yours actually sticks out as being really adventurous, and somehow, despite it somehow manages to work in your favor. But despite all of that, Owen's apple pie is cooked to perfection. It's just delicious. And so you win, Owen. Take home the glory.
Well, May's like, well, I'm not surprised. And she just like takes some without even asking.
Just starts eating his pie.
Oh,
I shout out to the audience, who wants to have some pie?
I think some
I'll
people
have
would.
some CL.
Yeah, I think some people would definitely.
She like takes a bite out of it and goes, oh yeah. Ooh, mix of wild mushrooms. What's that? She's got like grass sticking out of her teeth. Some kind of wild grass. Delicious. Exquisite.
Yeah, I think Carmen's also gonna sample everybody's pies, just because like it's free food, and it's her friends. So if they let her, she'll
Sure,
definitely have
yeah.
a
The
go.
Carmen would just be like, ugh.
No. Like she actually really wanted to try May's food, just because May's always provided for us in Cholt, so she quite trusts her judgment on food.
Well, no one seemed to. That's because I suck at decorating. It's like
Yeah.
because it looks really like the crust itself is pretty pathetic.
Yeah, it's just really plain.
It's okay, May. Maybe you can get Owynn to teach you. I mean, look at his pies.
Yeah, maybe
I mean,
for
I
next
can teach
year.
you too. Like this pigeon that's sticking out is so amazing.
Yeah,
It's really
sure,
hard to do.
CL. Sure, I'll ask it. looks at Tili like, I'm disappointed. You should have done better.
There's nothing wrong with this pie.
It's also very plain. Yeah. Yeah. So last thing is
Time
the
to
eating
vomit up.
contest.
Oh yeah.
Hi!
It's the what?
The eating contest.
Oh.
The basilisk dog.
Oh god, this should be con saves, isn't it? Fuck.
Whoever can eat the most in 5 rounds is declared the basilisk dog king.
I want to sit next to Ciel.
Wait,
Like,
I didn't
vomit in
say
her
I was gonna
lap.
take part of it yet.
Oh,
Are you not taking part in it?
I see.
I
I
have
wanna
divine health, so
You're
Oh,
immune
yeah,
to
yeah.
disease.
so I might. Yeah, I will take part in
Can
it.
I sit next to you, please?
Hey,
It's
I want to
not-
sit on the other side. It's not saves, is it?
It is a save.
Oh, it is. Perfect.
No,
I want to sit next to Ciel.
Fucking con saves,
Oh,
isn't it?
because of my aura.
No, because I just like being close to you. You make me feel
yeah.
safe.
You just see like
I
of
will
all the
sit
contestants.
away from everyone.
It's like of all the contestants, you just see our group huddled together around. No, this is a good seat. What do you mean I have to sit over? No! Jeez! This is my seat!
Alright, so these steaming piles of strangely grey, wet flesh are served out in front of you.
I thought you were gonna say literal shit.
As you're seated around the tables with a lot of the village as well. One of them joking about how he eats his wife's cooking every day, so this is nothing.
Very funny, buddy.
Fucking rude.
Fuck it, it's Flarg.
Of course. Well, I'm surprised anybody would marry you with a mug like that.
Oh, Carmen, why didn't you do the barb competition?
No, I know, but I mean, yes. I
You'd be
kind
so
of
much
had to warm
better
up
than
to.
Tilly.
Like, I'm really excited about the event now, but when it started, I was a bit shy and I don't want to intimidate these poor villagers.
So unlike you, Carmen. You should have shouted over them.
Yeah.
I'm using that expression right, am I?
Yeah.
Alright. Go ahead, everyone taking part, make your constitution saves.
Oh, for fuck's
Is it poison?
It's not poison, no.
Nice try, Tilly.
Am I in Ciel's aura?
Everyone is in the aura.
Yeah.
Hey.
Oh man.
Okay, so all of you managed to. Okay, so you place it in your mouth, and it's weird. It's like got a gravelly
Snow.
texture.
It's no.
Are they like rocks in
Gravelly
this?
texture.
Yeah, it's horrible. It tastes revolting. It tastes like like someone's taken a handful of like riverbed gravel, like muddy, and bitter. And yeah, and some of the contestants are gagging and getting sick and like leaving the table and throwing up. But you're on to the second round. Your second helping is served. Your stomach's already quite queasy, so go ahead and roll again. Jesus fuck Christ. 9. Oh no. Yeah. Ciel, you take a mouthful and then you realise that was a terrible idea. And your stomach just rejects it. You have nothing. You don't want anything to do with whatever this thing in your mouth is. And you have to leave. Forced to leave to look like wretch in the corner. So there's only 3 of you left, and you don't have Ciel's aura anymore. She's left.
Was 12 not enough then?
12 is not enough, no.
She doesn't get +3 to that because it's
No,
already taken into account.
Already taken into account.
Oh, of course, right,
You're
yeah.
on to round 3.
So we don't get. Okay, that's fine.
So
Alright.
you don't have +3 anymore. Those...
You guys are. Oh.
Come on.
Yeah!
Holy shit.
Oh my god.
Yeah, this time,
Immediately spit it back out.
well, you rolled a natural 1, which normally doesn't mean anything for saves.
shit.
However, in this case, you watch as Carmen places the meat in her mouth. She starts chewing. You see this horrible look of disgust go over her face, and then it freezes as her entire body turns to stone.
What?
What?
Guys.
What?
Uh,
Carmen!
what is this shit?
May runs over to her like, Carmen! She's like, really dead serious now. Starts crying and crying.
Can you roll a 1d4 for me, Mickey?
I want to mouth to like the judges, like, is she gonna be okay?
Oh. They are eternally panicking with your. You can tell with your passive insight that.
Carmen, no! Guys, help her! Ciel, do something! Stop
After
retching!
10 or so seconds, the color returns to her face, and you're back. You don't know. You don't think anything. As far as you're concerned, nothing happened. You've just got this horrible. You can't take any of it. You start throwing up. Your stomach revolts.
I'll probably go like, oh god, mate, just a minute. Oh god, give me some space.
Yeah. So for some reason, May is next to you. Like, just cry.
Yeah, it's just vomit, mate. Come on, I'm not dying. Okay, jeez.
You were frozen. Like, you look like you were petrified.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've seen what's on my plate. Ugh, I gotta wash my
Oh,
mouth.
it doesn't taste that bad. I don't feel anything.
I don't know what you've eaten in the wild, but that's my limit. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna go wash my face, and she'll go to the inn probably to get.
I'm like the Bear Grylls of Faerun.
Hi, Emmy.
Oh god, Emmy, you're
Like
gonna.
like a Godzilla looking across the camera.
She's gonna shut down his laptop. She's done it.
She has, yeah.
Excuse me, I'm sitting here. What do you think you're doing? Okay, Tili and May are still in this competition, right?
All right. Yeah.
I mean,
You're on to round 4.
I look
You're doing
suspiciously
really
at
well.
the next helpings and like look through it a bit to see if like there's any magical weird like shit in it. Like what?
I've
the
got +3. There's
It
no
smells
way.
like rotten meat,
Okay.
but they
Oh my
assure you
God.
it's fresh.
1 second.
Right, I'll show you.
Let me know if I fail the save, Kim.
Okay.
Are you doing it secretly?
He's probably using Indomitable. That's a fail.
Okay, I use Indomitable.
Okay. Mark off your Indomitable.
Oh, everyone has these cool like abilities.
reroll
I
your
can't use any
Constitution
of mine.
That's still a fail.
Oh fuck!
Both of you
Oh,
fail out.
fuck!
But
I didn't
May,
feel anything.
May got a.
Oh, yeah. A natural 1. May. So
It's like,
Tili,
I don't
you
feel
get up-
anything.
Exactly, yeah. You watch as May turns to stone. And Carmen, this is incredibly alarming because you've never seen this.
Yeah. I returned from having a glass of water and like see her in stone. I just like run over. May! Oh my god, May! What happened?
I
Tilly, what
start
happened?
stacking plates on her head.
No, you can't. You're too busy retching.
You're probably projectile vomiting at her.
God damn it! I'm this close.
But both of you managed to last the longest.
Do I really win if I'm frozen?
Yeah, you both lasted until the 4th round, which is way longer than any of the villagers. they were out in rounds 1 and 2 easily. So you have to split the prize, which is free
What?
stay at the inn.
Surely not.
for a
Tilly
month.
gets it.
No, you both lasted to the same round. You both went out in the same round. You got the
I thought. Oh, did you fail as well?
Yeah.
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 Oh
failed.
right, I thought you
16
hadn't
fails.
failed.
No.
Oh, my bad. Oh shit.
So you have
Oh.
to share the prize, which is a free month
When
stay.
do I
at the inn.
unfreeze?
I don't know.
In 1d4 rounds.
I'll give it to
Okay.
a random.
So another 10 or so seconds.
Anybody can have it. I don't really need that.
Oh.
Yeah, you're just gonna hand
Oh!
Staying at the inn for a month with May. To some random stranger.
I've had to sleep with her for ages anyway, so
I've never shared a room with Tilly.
no, but like we've been in the same group for ages.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I'll hand that out easily.
I don't sleep much, so hey, you guy who's homeless thing, you have a nice stay in the inn. Okay, thanks, bye. She runs away. She runs away and just like throws up on the floor. Enjoy.
Oh man, that was fun.
Alright.
Yeah, that was so much fun, guys.
We should totally do this again. Natari, why didn't you participate? Jeez, this is great. Can I get pie?
Oh, I didn't win anything.
I didn't win anything either.
So yeah, if you're hungry,
Oh no, I did win. Ooh, I won that
then
one.
there's like they're setting up like a big bonfire, roasting a pig.
Ooh.
What are they roasting? It says
I'm so full of food right now, but I did just vomit it all up, so I'm totally up for.
More food.
I'm just googling basilisk dog. God,
yeah,
they're
they're roasting a
disgusting.
boar on a bonfire. Yeah, they're fucking gross, aren't they?
Oh.
But since you all took part in this one activity, you all get 500 XP each.
Yay!
Yeah.
Ooh,
Nice.
food for nut.
Is that?
Yeah,
Looks about right to
that's what
me.
I've got.
Okay.
Cool.
95499. Make sure you all update that.
999.
What are you watching, David? Sounds so annoying.
And now most of the activities are packed up for the day, and the parade begins. Laughter and good-hearted jibes fill the air as you watch the parade. Passing by in the street is a gaggle of children dressed in fake armor and robes, done up dramatically to appear as if they were wizards. Several of them carry poles, on top of which are wooden puppets of knights riding griffins. The children wielding these poles cause the griffins to swoop in toward a green dragon. Though the dragon is obviously made of fabric and is worn as a costume, great care was taken to make it realistic looking. The actor within the costume growls menacingly and emits a cloud of illusionary gas from the mouth of the dragon. The children shriek and giggle in surprise, but then press their attack again, pushing the dragon ever onward along the parade route. The crowd lining the street cheers as the green dragon grows ever closer to defeat, and the parade moves into a small square beyond, where vendors and festivity goers alike pause to cheer on the child army. So, yeah, okay. As the dragon enters the square, a dark fog seems to appear from nowhere, then expands quickly to consume the square and those in it.
Dun 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 dun.
The dragon and the first few children disappear, and those within the fog begin to scream. As the parade is suddenly interrupted by the swelling fog, screams of those within the fog are heard. The children that were at the edge of the square dash back out of the fog into the crush of the waiting crowd. The actor dressed as the dragon does not reappear.
Oh
I'm
shit!
I'm gonna try to spot what's going on within the fog. See anyone that might be
God damn
hurting
it.
someone.
I use my indomitable. Fuck.
Now you know why Kim was like, can you just mark off those spell slots?
Yeah.
Let's pop Natari on the map for you there. I think you should have control of him.
I
Carmen, so what are you doing?
Can I look? Not
yeah,
using my.
I would like pull out my sword and make my way to the.
Do I see anything or?
Okay, so there's a heavy grey fog that reaches up 30 feet into the sky. The sunlight is heavily obscured, presumably because it's night. and vision is 5 to 10 feet, so you can barely see what's going on. You can just see shadowy figures moving through the fog. You can hear shouts and cries of "Where are you? I can't see you," and then they're quickly replaced by screams of terror and pain. There's something in the fog. People cry, "It's biting me! Help me!" and just inhuman screams pierce through the fog.
Okay, well, I'll draw my swords and jump into the fog.
All right, roll initiative, guys.
I don't have anything to
so
discuss the fog.
I wouldn't have had time to like roll perception or anything.
I think you'd have to do it on this initiative roll because
Yeah,
we're.
you have to do it on this initiative. And can you roll
It's
for
weapon of
Atari
warning,
as
no?
well?
Sorry?
Can you roll for Atari?
Oh, yeah, sure.
You're not using a weapon of warning anymore, right?
Oh, yeah, I was wondering why. Okay, let me just raise some time.
So that's actually a 1.
Oh
Yeah.
dear.
Oh,
It's a 3
Sorry, let
technically.
me take off your advantage.
Is the fog magical?
You have to. You'll have to like cast a detect magic to check.
Okay.
Like your Eldritch Sight lets you cast detect magic at will. You have to actually cast it. I will roll for the commoners. That will just act on one initiative. Alright.
So we can only see 10 feet?
Pretty much, yeah.
So we can see 10 feet into the fog. Is that
Yeah.
how it works?
Your
Okay.
visibility is about 10 feet in the fog. But that's fine, like, you can hear where the locations of things are until they take the hide actions.
Okay.
Okay, oh yeah, in which case I guess I just look and shoot.
Yeah, that's fine.
She can understand is nearby.
Jesus, these rolls are so high.
Oh god, not white. Oh fuck.
That's racist, Laura.
So, do you have control of Natari and everything? It's all fine, Miki?
I think so, yeah, I've got a sheet up.
Cool. Tilly, you react first as the parade descends into chaos.
Fuck. Okay.
You can see shapes moving around, but it's very hard to tell who is who.
Can I want to go towards the closest
One.
scream of pain.
Yeah, okay.
Which
That's
direction's
down
that?
here. That's down here. In this, yeah, direction.
Are you pointing somewhere?
Yeah.
That direction. Okay. So let's go. Let's. Wait, where is that?
Oh, sorry, you don't need to roll initiative for Natari. I'm an idiot. He always acts on your initiative.
30. I still can't see anything.
Nope.
I can dash.
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, so you can see now that this is a terrified face of a village woman as she's fleeing out of the fog.
Oh.
It's not, yeah.
Does my sword help me see through the fog at all?
It just makes it brighter.
Okay. Oh shit, is that right? Forgot where it was.
Yeah, so everything more than 10 feet away from you is considered heavily obscured. Oh, wait, and if you enter the fog, I think bad things happen.
Oh, I
Yes,
think I'm in...
okay. Through the gloom of the fog, cries of terror ring out. Up ahead, you notice the dragon standing just within the obscuring mist, swaying slightly as if dazed. It turns toward you, and you see wisps of black smoke leaking from its seams. With a ghastly roar, it leaps towards you.
God damn it. It's probably an illusion. Okay, I suppose I fight it.
Yep. Okay. Yep. Okay, nothing bad happens when you enter the fog. It just smells of rot. Heavily. But you can't see where you're running. So you need to make a dexterity saving throw. What's your passive perception?
11.
Okay, so yeah, dexterity saving throw.
Oh. Okay.
Okay, you're fine.
Okay. Okay. Wait. And then that's my run and dash. I still cannot see anything around me then.
No.
Okay, you just saw Tili leap into the fog then, guys.
Okay. So... yeah, so this white is going to life drain this old woman. She's dead.
Carmen, don't fireball them. I know you're tempted, but
I can't see shit.
You can still fireball.
Yeah, I know there's children. I'm not gonna fireball them.
the whites are getting their health from the commoners. We may as well just fireball them.
Oh my god, fireball!
Okay, I think this old lady's dead as well. Yeah, she's super dead.
Well, once the villagers are all dead, then I can fireball, right?
That's right.
Yeah, that's the plan. It's my turn in about 20
Okay.
rounds, so
The skeleton stumbles through the fog towards you, Tili. You see it now peering out, its face just peering out of the mist. Just a blank skull with lifeless eyes. It thrusts a rusty blade towards you.
Parry, you bad boy.
Alright, go ahead and roll your parry. Cool. Yep, there's a clash of steel as you parry the blow.
Oh, did we hear it then? Can we pinpoint that?
Do
I would
hear
imagine
what?
so. The steel clash, the clash.
Oh yeah, exactly. This guard is going to attack the skeleton. I think that misses. Yeah.
Oh, can someone see through magic?
What are you doing, Rohan?
Hmm?
Oh, you were tapping your microphone. Sorry.
Okay,
I was just like my chest.
2 attacks.
Oh,
The guard gets to attack.
No, the guard doesn't.
God damn it. I just trained them. How can they not get 2 attacks? I'm doing 4 attacks a round.
Okay. So grapples this person, pulls them in. Pretty sure that's the hit. Yep. And drains their life force to a husk, throwing them to the ground. Guys, we're taken really unawares by this, huh?
Yeah, with our initiative.
Fucking initiative. Yeah.
I just had a thought.
Oh,
The guys we
wait.
pissed off was the vampires, wasn't it?
Oh, I'm so sorry. Hold on.
That's
I was
why they
wondering
didn't
when
come
my
after us.
where my turn had gone.
Not in the order.
It didn't give me a warning that I wasn't in the order. It just says I rolled a 20, and then that's odd.
No, so May should have had her turn.
Sorry, it didn't.
That's fine.
Usually, it gives me an error saying it's not. I'm not in the turn order.
Yeah.
If I haven't selected it.
Yeah, that's okay. This common is dead though.
So I'm 20.
Yes. Did you put? Okay, put yourself at 20. Perfect. So we'll do your turn now, and then
Okay, yeah, it doesn't
when
affect
it
anything. It
rolls around, yeah, probably anything. Yeah. So you know where things are, but you don't know what they are. You can hear them moving around, but you have no idea whether they're people or not. So you can't just fire indiscriminately into the fog.
I mean, surely I'd be able to tell what an assailant is versus what is someone who's
How?
going
How?
by the movement of them grabbing someone and fucking sinking their teeth into someone.
So you can hear that, can you?
They're heavily obscure.
No, you might be able to hear stuff like that, but you don't. Like, if two things are next to each other, you're not going to be able to tell who is what. You can't see. There's a lot of things
like-
moving around, a lot of
What
sounds.
kind of like? It's just like fog. Would light be able to assist me, like the spell light?
So
No.
Tili's run in with her flaming sword that usually is extremely bright, and
Yeah.
it's not piercing through the fog at all. It's been obscured
That's
by
right.
the fog after she's jumped in.
That's
Okay,
right.
she hesitates a little bit, but she pulls out her rapier and charges in.
Hey,
Oh wow, so brave. You
Right.
have inspiration for that.
Oh, okay, but I don't know if I can. Oh, I could dash. Oh, we'll see.
I
We'll see.
wonder if that's because we might need it.
I don't know. I
No,
don't
that's
use fucking
because
spell slots.
May never goes into melee, and
Yeah.
she's going in specifically to save villagers. So yeah,
Okay, she has to dash. I'm afraid. So. I'm
you
going
get
to...
bonus action to dash. So.
yeah, you can.
I know.
bonus action.
And oh, of course, yeah. Okay. Ooh, I'm thinking of like, thinking of songs still.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna run like as far as I can until I can. Basically, I assume I need to be next to it to be able to see it. Is that right?
10
within
feet.
10 feet. Within 10
Okay,
feet.
so I'm now 10 feet. I see it.
Yes, can you
and
make
I-
a dex save? You have advantage because your passive perception is greater than 14.
Okay.
That's fine.
Okay. So I see it and. Just
Yeah,
like,
it's a skeleton.
Right, and I lunge out with my rapier to attack.
Okay.
Haven't used this thing in ages to see if I still remember what I'm doing.
It's the hit.
Alright. And that should be sneak attack as well. Oh wait, is it sneak attack?
It's sneak attack because Tilly's next to it.
Yeah.
Okay, I just wanted to check that like advantage and like if I was there's no disadvantage or anything.
No, because you can actually see. You're not heavily obscured at this range. It's just at greater ranges.
And she goes, "Hi, Tili."
Hey, let's kill some bitches.
26 is mad. Fuck.
Yeah,
that's
Oh
pretty
my
insane.
god,
Um,
66.
Yeah, so you actually like swipe out your rapier and just knock this skeleton's head clean off its shoulders, and it crumples into dust.
Is this guy a seemingly baddie or is it a guard or something?
You recognize this guy as one of the town guards.
She like looks at him and nods, and
He looks fucking terrified. He's just completely white faced, looking around, eyes flitting, sweat pouring down his face.
question. When I dash, does it have to be a dash before I do anything else, or do I still have extra movement?
You've
From it.
you've still got extra. I think you moved 60 feet though, so you're max move.
I have 40 feet.
No, you only
Uh,
move. I thought you only moved 50. Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
you've
One,
still got
two.
that extra movement. Yeah.
So I've got enough to move. Yeah, if you
You got 25 more feet.
25 feet. Okay, I need to move 20.
Well, 20 feet because she didn't move in a straight line like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
2, 3,
Yep.
4, 5,
Yep.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So
Yep.
I actually
You didn't
only
move
have
in the straight
one,
line
one
No,
more
she
hex I
moved.
can
She
move.
moved here first, and then she moved there with an extra 5 feet. So you've got 20 more feet of movement. Come on.
Okay. Yeah, it's fine. I'll just move where you pointing.
though. Wherever there's more sounds or something.
I need
Yeah.
to actually add inspiration to my character sheet.
Yeah, you should just click the button. Click the inspiration button.
Yeah, I've just done it. Okay.
Right. Okay, finally, these skeletons. Yeah, so you have. They've seen you coming through the fog, this incredibly powerful life force, and are instantly drawn to it.
It's just like
So, yeah, appearing out of the fog,
bad day.
a macabre visage, eyeless eye sockets, and then
It just hits.
it's upon you immediately. Yeah, as this blade comes out of the fog,
Okay,
punches through your armor.
I'll take that.
Reaction, maybe?
Nah, it's alright.
What?
Take
Okay.
8 points of piercing damage. Now you can use reaction to move
Yeah.
Okay.
up to half your movement.
I mean, you could have uncanny dodged.
Yes, I know. I don't really get a chance to do uncanny dodge most of the time because damage. I get a chance to say, I have to scream it pretty much. I can take the hit.
Well, as soon as Kim rolled it, you can just say uncanny dodge.
Yeah, like if you know it hits, then just tell me it's an uncanny dodge rather than.
I'm just moving away. Okay.
Okay, that's fine. Who have we got? Alright.
Actually, sorry, one more.
Attack this guard. Miss.
Natural reaction to wave. Like, wait, I need to stab him. Oh!
Yeah, so 60 foot. Okay, so the smouldering form of the dragon, its eye sockets of this like smoky substance just pours out, just enveloping it, and the dragon flops to the ground like a husk as this strangely amorphous whirlwind of just pure shadow launches itself towards you, May.
What the fuck?
The fuck is it?
I think so. White, maybe?
And misses you entirely. Cool. Yeah, so you sway back out of the way as you see like a ghastly visage form out of the blackness, and a claw swipe out towards you, and then it disperses back into shadow.
I sort of definitely knock it out of the way with my blade.
Deflect it. And Owynn, what are you doing with all this chaos erupting around you? Screams from the fog.
Yeah, so having seen that they've gone that way, Owynn will go the opposite way. So he'll just run. I assume he can see the building.
Yeah, you can see. Well, yeah, for the most part. You're not going
I
to
thought
run.
you said like, okay, May's gone straight in.
Into
Owen will go the opposite way and run away.
It's our chance.
His idea was to like spread out so that we can get into the.
She was saying that you ran literally away from the fight.
That's what it sounded like when you said the opposite direction.
Yeah, I'm just making my way downtown.
Walking fast.
Yeah, can you make a dex save? Well, actually, if you're staying off the ground
It's frozen for
with
me.
your winged boots, you have no, you don't have to worry about tripping over things.
I wouldn't have immediately thought about that. Oh,
Dex save.
if
What's
it's
your
purely about tripping stuff on the ground, then he probably would. But if it was like there were specifically things,
No, this is just stumbling through the fog. You can't see very well.
Okay.
So yeah, if you're just off the ground or
Yeah.
like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
You can just move freely in the fog then.
Okay.
I suppose May could have done that as well. She has winged boots. So I just forget.
She hasn't got them on. She's
Okay.
not tuned to them.
I
Right.
guess he'll move to the most closest figure.
Yeah, so you can see a person ahead of you. He looks terrified. His wife, you assume, next to him, has just been stabbed to death by a skeleton who's bearing down on top of her, and he's like kneeling by the corpse, sobbing.
Whilst the skeleton's still there.
The skeleton's still there, yeah.
Then I'll move towards the skeleton. I will move around this guy. I've already used a key point for my action,
Your step of the wind. Okay.
and then I'll hit the skeleton and say to the man like, "Get out of here, go!" and then point the way I came. That way.
Okay. He's just sobbing and wailing, saying his wife's name over and over, and not listening to you. Like, that's it. 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
You
Do these guys have vulnerability? They do have vulnerability to bludgeoning damage. Damn. 12 points of bludgeoning damage. You crack the skeleton's ribcage, shattering it completely. It kind of topples around a bit, barely staying upright.
So he's still up.
Yeah. That hits.
Cool.
Yeah, you follow it up with a
Oh,
roundhouse kick that's like smashes straight through its spine, and it topples over into 2 pieces on the ground.
And then I'll be like, "Go on, get out of here!" And then use.
He trying to drag his wife's body through the fog.
So I think I have like 15 feet. So I'm going to go to this lady, and I guess this guard would be closer. So I'm going to head that way.
Yeah,
5.
you don't know it's a guard.
Well, yeah, as in like the body is closer, so I've
Yeah,
gone towards that one.
Yeah. I
Um,
understand.
I'm assuming, is there anything that's used to inform my decision at this point?
No, that's a good decision.
As in, like, at this point when I see the guard 10 feet away, are
Oh,
they like looking at him?
you know, there's only like 5 guards in the whole town. You know them all. You know what they look like.
Okay, but is anyone like, they see me appear out of thin mist and they're like,
It's very quick. It's very chaotic. They might notice.
okay,
I don't
I'll
know,
just.
they're kind of all terrified at them.
I'm going to run the opposite side. I'm going to run. Seeing that, I'm going to run this way because I can protect anything coming towards me, and that's my go.
All right. Yeah, and come towards you. Something does again out of the body of the cloth dragon now on the ground. Another shadow-like mist flies towards you. Does a 13 hit?
So my AC is permanently down 1, so that is now 20.
Because you don't have your staff anymore.
I have no attuned stuff anymore.
Okay. Alright. Okay. As you duck away from the wraith, May, you hear a whistling sound as another rusty blade is thrust out of the mist, but it goes wide, completely missing you. Ciel, the the screams and pleading of the villagers and the chaos around you. What do you do?
I get on my horse.
Okay.
Is that an action?
It's cost half of your movement to mount your horse.
Or half my movement? Or half horse movement?
Half your to mount your horse. I'm just going to put your token off the map. No.
Oh, the ore is bigger because she counts as a large creature. Or something.
Yeah, I mean it's not technically right. It's just I had to put it on the horse.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
Oh my god, you actually got the right stance. It's to make the token sit on the horse.
Yeah, there you go. I think you have control of this token, so you can move it.
So the horse has 60 feet, so that
Yeah.
makes 30 feet.
What? 30 feet?
Yeah.
What? No, it costs you 15 feet to get on the horse.
Okay.
So the horse can move 60 feet.
60
right?
feet, yeah.
Or it costs you... No, I think it costs you like 5 feet of movement to climb on the horse.
I think it's half.
it might be half.
Surely it takes longer to climb on a horse than it is to stand up.
Exactly, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Unless you're mobile, obviously.
I would probably run this way.
That's a
Half,
bit.
Sorry?
Yeah,
There's a
sure.
building.
Go ahead.
Where are you going?
Just go wherever.
Owynn went left, Tili and
Okay. You charge through the fog. You can see now Tili, there's a guard. It looks like some crumpled bones between them.
Okay, in that case, can I activate my detect magic? Oh well, it's at will anyways.
Still an action to cast, though.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah, you can cast it.
I'll cast it and see.
Your horse has a dash action it can use. You want it to move further.
Okay.
Yes,
It
it's
can
got.
use
It can do all sorts of normal things. It can't attack because you're controlling it, but
Yeah.
it can still dash, dodge, disengage.
Okay. It will dash straight. And then the first
But it does.
thing-
It does need to make a dex save.
Okay.
Horse dex save. That horse dex save.
Yeah, sorry. Do you have the stats? Should be in your Lumiere. So if you roll dexterity. 4. Okay, so your horse stumbles through the fog and trips over, going prone. I don't think you're dismounted because
Saddle of Cavalier.
you have the saddle of the cavalier. So you are, trips
Nobody
silently.
notices.
Wait, so if my horse trips, I trip too?
No, that's what Kim was just saying. The horse goes prone, but you're still
Oh.
on it because you've got a special saddle.
Yeah, you can't be dismounted against your will if you're conscious. So yeah, the horse falls over, and if you don't want to be dismounted, you're going to go under the horse. So it's your choice.
That's okay. So, where does this happen? Does it happen after I move or once I get here?
It says half your movement, so it will be 30 feet as you just enter the fog.
Oh, there.
So right here is it enters the fog, trips on some cobblestone, and the horse falls prone.
Okay. I guess we'll get up then.
Okay, so that's all your movement then.
And then I could dash, right?
Yes, you can use your action to dash.
It's so stupid.
Okay, so let's do some token swapping. Here's Lumiere.
Basically going this way.
Wait,
Huh?
what's the deal? So, are you off your horse now then, Nina?
Yeah.
Yeah, because the horse
Did you
is
know
prone.
that? Did you know that you were off your horse when you got told to dash? No. Right. So, did you actually want to dash?
Sorry, I misunderstood.
I don't
No,
want to
you
be
didn't.
crushed under
You
my
want to get
bicycle.
back on it. Well, then you have to dismount it.
Okay, no, she doesn't have to because she's because she can't be dismounted against her will. The horse dashes, uses 30 feet to stand up, then it can move an additional 30 feet from where it is.
From where it is.
Can't move
Yeah.
an additional 60 feet from where it is.
No, because it had to use half its move to stand up.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it only used half of its moves to get into the fog anyway.
It lost that extra.
It loses it. Gotcha. Okay.
That's
Okay.
part of the effect.
So
Yeah,
I'll
sorry.
just get there then.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
And
And now you
detect
have your
magic.
action, and then you cast detect magic. Yes, the fog has a heavy aura of necromantic magic.
Oh. I was expecting evocational.
Is there like any other magic other than that I
No.
see around me? Okay. Well, I shout out that it's necromancy.
Okay, yeah. You hear Ciel's voice ringing out, shouting necromancy. These guys are gonna dash. As far as they can. Some of
They're gonna also have to take dex.
Yeah, but I don't want to roll for all of them. So, given that they're save, they have like a 60% chance of failing. So, 60% of them will fail their saves. And fall prone. This guy's not moving. This guy fell over. As did this guy. He's gonna run that direction. This woman will flee and take an opportunity attack,
And die.
which does kill her.
Oh god.
This guy falls over.
God. Oh, we're not going to save anyone at this rate.
This guy falls over.
They all suck. They all suck.
Okay. This guy falls over. And this one. Okay. Oh, and this one. It's here. So. Great, that's everyone. Carmen, reacting last
That's always.
to the plight of these. You took your eyes off the parade for a moment, looking at something else. I don't know what. And suddenly everything has descended into chaos around you. Screams of the dying. You hear Ciel shouting necromancy. You hear the sound of clashing steel. And Natari next to you. Just,
Hope you have dispel magic. Alright, I don't have anything, so I'm just gonna. Is this the edge? Is this bit the edge of.
is what the edge.
Roughly here? Is that the edge of the fog? Or is that in the fog already?
That's the edge, yeah.
I'll walk to the edge because I have 30 feet up here. Since I can't see jack shit, I'm going to use my action to probably try to perceive something, because I can't do any magic without actually seeing anything, so...
Okay, well, perception checks that rely on sight will automatically fail because it's heavily obscured.
Okay.
So I guess yeah. Roll perception and you'll see if you can work out what
Yeah,
what
I
the
need to-
figures are, whether they're
Yeah, so I need to
Bad
at
or not.
least know which hex I can target, for example.
so you know which
because
hexes you can
all my
target. You
spells
can
rely on
hear.
sight.
Well, okay, so there's the spells that rely on sight that say you have to see. You just can't use them. They won't work. if they require just ranged attack rolls, for instance, you know which hex is the target. You just don't know what's on the hex.
Yeah.
You don't know whether it's a commoner or not. So you can use your action to try to discern whether it's a commoner or a bad skeleton, because Ciel shouted out about necromancy.
Yeah, like originally I was going to turn into something with wings and flap away the fog, but since I know now it's necromantic magic, I'm not gonna lie. So I'm going to have to guess where I can hit.
You don't need to guess, because you know where everything is, because nothing's taken the hide action. You just don't know what it is.
Right, so
You
I'm
don't
trying
need to guess a
discern.
hex. Yeah, okay, roll
That's what I
perception.
mean. So I don't have anything. Wait, if I were to summon animate object and told it to kill enemies, would it just know what an enemy is?
No, it doesn't have any special knowledge.
Perception.
If it's not obvious to you, it's not going to be obvious to it. It will fly into the fog, and it will, if it gets close to something, you'll probably know. Okay. Yeah, you have no idea.
Yep.
Well, there's just the sound of combat. You can't make out which is a friend or a foe.
Oh, that's my turn.
Okay, so Natari is going to. And he's looking to you for cues. You don't seem to have run into the fog, so he's not going to either.
Yeah, we're mages, so it's just, sorcery.
Pseudo dragon to evolve into an actual dragon.
Yeah.
I'm not risking getting him killed, that's the thing.
Alright, Tili. You're up.
So I'm going to go the way that I saw May run, which was straight up, I believe I saw her. So I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4.
Make a dex save.
Maybe fuck yourself, Ken. Fuck!
Oof.
That's a
The
fail.
aura. Oh.
Oh,
I'm in the aura.
You are in the aura. That is a success.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. What was that? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now I see skeleton and wraith.
Yeah.
Shit. Well, I'll go for the wraith because I like big boys. Alright. Boom. And then I'm going to bonus action my last use of this big boy.
Oh. Cool.
My days.
I totally forget what that does.
Yes, right.
You've had it for like nearly a year now.
3d8 radiant and Constitution save blinded. Cool. Alright, so we're concentrating on that. The next attack that hits will apply the blinded.
That's a
Will
bonus
apply
action to
this.
cast, by the way.
Yeah, so no offhand attack.
So I will now make my attack. Don't tell me whether it hits or not.
Don't tell me what to do.
Well,
Okay.
I mean,
Okay, I won't tell you if that hits.
okay. I don't do anything. That's fine. Does a critical hit?
Yes.
I'm just rolling damage. So.
And apply 68 radiant damage.
Yeah. I hope it's weak to radiant. Okay.
Cool.
Actually, I want to. Can I? I can't. Through what I can hear, can I hear where a villager is?
You passed a villager.
I only passed the guard, didn't I?
But no, you can't. No, you.
Okay, I know the
Well,
guard.
actually, over here you can hear someone sobbing.
I want to use
Probably a
I want to use this big boy to get the guard to run away.
You can expend to maneuver.
Nice.
Attacks damage roll.
It's a creative way of
Choose
using
a
that.
friendly creature. Creature uses a reaction to move up to half its speed. You're telling him to flee. He doesn't. Yeah, he's used to taking orders from you specifically, so he's going to start.
And
Yeah.
that's also an extra 10 damage as well.
Okay, so 40 plus 13, so 53 plus
12. 65. Has it got any vulnerabilities to like radiant damage?
no.
Okay, so
It
65.
has resistances though.
Oh,
Although you probably could have just got me to attack. It would have been a sneak attack.
I can only do maneuvering attack or commander strike.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
he'd need a bonus action for Commander's Strike, which he
Oh, I
doesn't
thought they were the
have.
same. Sorry, I didn't realise.
No.
Because he used his bonus action for the blinding smite. Okay, sorry. 10, 40, 53. Okay, that's a lot of damage. Okay, so your sword, blazing now with blinding white light, slices through the mist, and cuts into this dark shadow before you. It screams with like an inhuman howl as the blinding white light and flames explode across its form, and it's blinded.
Cool. It's not dead then.
Not, yeah,
Suck it.
that's a hit.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Okay. With your two final strikes.
Oh, can I? Actually, no, never mind. I don't know where any other villages are, do I? No, fair enough.
No, you don't. You know where this guy is, the grind dude, but he's probably not going to move. Okay, with your final two strikes, you destroy whatever is holding this shadowy creature together, and it disperses into nothing.
Boom, done. Does the smoke disappear?
No. No, it does not. Alright, that's great. This guy's prone, so the whites can attack with advantage. Cool. He's dead.
Fuck.
Oh, wait. I did wrong. God. Okay. This. Cool. Misses the guard on both accounts.
Do I not get to go before it gets?
No.
Damn it.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Is it just because you say so? Or was there a specific rule?
Yeah, if it's tied, I choose, and
Ah,
just easier to use whatever the turn order is given to me than rearranging stuff. So this guy will flee as instructed. He runs out of the mist, and you can see him now, Carmen. He like glances at you before continuing to fucking run.
Wait, which direction are they?
He like points back in the fog. In the fog!
Helpful.
Monsters!
Oh, fuck. What do they look like?
Skeleton!
Right. Fire it is.
Okay, that's a miss.
you can fireball us. I'd survive.
Was there ever a situation where it wasn't going to be fire?
I think I'll
Like
use
any
fire
reply,
this time.
fire!
Today I'm feeling like fire.
Well, the thing is, she can't see you guys, so she can't pinpoint a fireball. So sorry, can't cast it.
Yeah, I mean, you can.
It has to be a point she can see, which she can't. So.
No, it
It doesn't.
doesn't.
You can throw it into a.
Oh, is it in range?
Yeah, it's within range. That's right.
Yeah.
So if there's something that blocks it, it'll hit
Yeah.
wherever it blocks instead. Like you can throw it as far as you choose to throw it.
Yeah, that's right. You're not sure. You can probably make out where the buildings are, so you can probably avoid that for the most part.
Yeah, but
But-
she doesn't know where anyone else is and whether or not there's still commoners in there, so...
You're probably
And
hearing
we
screams
haven't-
still in there.
Yeah, we hear screams, and I haven't been able to tell, like, you guys haven't been communicating your positions either, so...
Like, well, we're fighting, so you know.
Yeah, that's what I mean, like, I can't tell, and I did a really bad job of trying to discern it, so...
Okay, so the guards are mostly useless. And May, you're up. Yeah, so Tili has appeared out of nowhere in a whirlwind of fiery death and destroyed this thing that was assailing you, but there's still a skeleton that's making wild swings at you.
I think Mickey's gonna kill her.
May? Laura?
I'm so sorry. This one's dead next to me. Wow.
I killed
job,
it. Are you
Tilly.
serious?
No, I know. I'm just doing all those attacks. And this thing is in my face, so
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
what are you mm-hmming for, Brian?
Because he already said he gave the whole
Describe this whole
description
thing.
of what your
That's
situation
a
was
miss.
on your turn.
What are you doing?
It looks pretty horrible.
You don't
Yeah, you can't quite make out what it is. You can make out that it's like something squat, like crawling unnaturally on all fours through the fog, but you
Take
don't
my
know what.
turn. Hold on. In a sec. Yeah, I'll just stay there. It's fine.
You're staying there. All right. Okay. Well, it crawls up towards you and rears up on its legs, and you can see
Try it.
this like almost like incredibly wrinkled, like desiccated face with just red eyes. Does a 16 hit?
Riposte.
Okay. That's a hit.
Oh, has my riposte actually got my fire damage on? I don't think it does.
Probably not, right?
Okay, what is it? 2d6.
Oh, it's got something. Oh, that's
No.
the superiority. Yeah, roll 2d6. And mark off your superiority. I guess it did it automatically.
It didn't. But I don't particularly want it to because that messes it up a bit.
Okay. Okay, so 21 points of damage.
Nothing.
Is this-
Yeah. Is it vulnerable to fire? No.
No. Okay, so yeah, it swipes out at you with the claw. You sway away from it and lance your blade into its chest in what would normally be a mortal blow, but it easily just slides off the blade and continues attacking you. 21 and a second claw attack.
Are you serious? He gets 2 attacks round. That's not fair. That hits.
It's going to grapple you instead of dealing damage, so you're grappled.
Don't give a shit. It's just brought its death closer towards it.
Yeah, it doesn't know that. Alright, the skeleton is dead. The skeleton is going to attack you, Tilly.
I'm just gonna do a little grappled symbol.
18.
Oh, that is a hit.
We parrying?
I can't. I've used my reaction.
Oh yeah, for pulse. Okay, you take 4 points of piercing damage. Rusty blade nicks you.
Bam.
Okay, one of the guard takes the blade to the gut. He screams in pain.
Bugger.
Alright, Owynn. Does a 9 hit?
It does not.
Alright. Again, this shadowy thing just forms into a creature with wicked claws that lance out towards you, but they just dissipate into smoke as you block them. What are you doing?
I'm going to stand in between. I assume that's on the left. And then I'm going to attack the kabutops.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of see it.
Stunning strike.
This is what it looks like.
Oh, it's calm. It's calm when she's angry.
Oh, it hasn't appeared on the screen. Anyway, that hits, I'm pretty sure, yeah.
It's brown though.
Alright, con save. Fails. Stunned.
Yay!
Excellent. So Owynn will shout out. Since I know what that looks like. Ethereal thing over here! And then take his second, and he'll also use his bonus action to do another strike. So he'll just take 2.
2 more attacks, yeah. Yeah, both of those hit.
You can do reasonable damage.
Yeah, but when it's compared to you guys, especially with your bloody magical weapon.
A billion d6, yeah. Alright, yeah, you're
66
punching
on the
into-
sneak attack.
Yeah, you're punching into like this this incorporeal form, but you're finding purchase as you like thrust whatever matter this creature is composed of back through it, and it you can see that the holes that you punch in it begin to slowly reform. That
Oh,
raises.
The fists do count as magical weapons, don't they?
Yep.
Yeah. It's yeah. I think it's
I also have magical +1 dragon claws.
oh yeah, that's right. Oh, so you're basically like Wolverine or something.
Absolutely.
Except not quite as resilient.
I don't have the beard yet.
Alright, Laura, I assume an 11 misses.
Mm-hmm.
Ended its turn there, using your reaction to move, or you staying there?
Yeah, I think she's wanting to stand her ground against this one that she can't seem to hit with a fucking sword. Can't
Alright,
use
Ciel.
fucking hide, so.
You can hide, because it's a fog.
Yeah, but
Really?
not
No,
like
that
you
is
have to think in front of
obscure.
her, right?
Not next to them, no, you'd have to hide a bit further away.
Is she not lightly obscured? And doesn't she have like a wood elf feature anyway that says that she can...
If she's
forestry
lightly
stuff.
obscured by natural effects, and this fog is definitely not natural.
Surely magic
It's
is.
magical fog.
No,
All looks
magic
the
is
same though,
part of
doesn't it?
nature.
It look... Everything's natural.
That's the rule.
It's like, you know, how, you know, God is natural.
Yeah.
You know.
On the first day they created light, and on the third day the sun.
on the fourth day, they created random super. Right?
Okay. My whole sheet is gonna move this way.
Okay,
Is that the
needs to
code?
make a dex save.
Oh, can? Okay.
Dead.
Does it need to make a dex salary of that?
Oh,
Wow.
wow.
Unless it's like moved 3...
+3.
as in like half its speed, didn't you say?
No, it needs to always make a dex save when it's moving through the fog.
Cool.
So I mean, I guess you would have needed to as well. But what's your passive perception, Owynn? Oh no, you don't need to because you got the winged boots. Yeah, I remember. Okay, so your horse just falls prone again.
Is that a dexterity save?
Yes,
Would it be +3?
it is +3. It's still a fail.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, 11. 11 still fails. It falls prone.
I guess
You
it'll...
just had to get up again.
Yeah.
Okay, stands back up.
Clumsy as fucking horse.
I know. I guess it will go forward again.
No, there's something in front of you.
Okay, no, she didn't quite make it that
I
far.
didn't get it.
Oh, I see. Gotcha.
Yeah. Okay, sure. It can probably make it. It probably would have only been an extra 5 feet to get there. So we'll say you. Yeah, you
That's
got there.
she'd have to dash though, wouldn't she?
30. No, because she didn't use.
You'd lose
30.
half your movement. Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, she didn't move 30 to begin with, so she had enough. So you're there now
Okay.
after your little setback.
Could I use trampling charge?
No, your horse can't attack because you're controlling it.
Oh.
If you want it to,
Okay, yeah, I get it. Sorry.
if you want it to act independently, then it rolls initiative, and you don't act on the same turn. You have to like ready your action, and then it moves on its turn. It's quite complicated, but then it can attack, but you can only use one attack.
Okay, I will attack it with my sword.
It's a hit.
Do I still get double attack, right?
Yep.
Double attack. I have advantage because of what?
That also hits.
Yay.
It's not advantage thing.
It's not an advantage. Alright, so 9 plus 9 plus 8. 18, 20, 26.
Why was the last one 9?
7 plus 2. Oh. No, yeah, you're right.
Seven.
Thank you. 7, okay, 14, 16, 24. Yeah, so you heft your blade and do 2 vicious downward swipes at the creature, which like tries to duck and hold itself close to the floor, but it's too late. Your sword slices into it, singeing and scorching its flesh, and it hisses, pulling back away from you. Anything else?
Is it dead?
No, it's not dead.
Oh, okay. I don't think there's anything else I can do.
Alright. This guy's gonna stand up and stumble out. This guy's gonna stand and fall prone again.
Fucking idiot.
This guy's gonna try to run.
They're all fat. Look how fat he's.
Alright, these guys are free of the fog. This guy just falls prone again. He's free. Okay. Carmen, what are you doing?
I think I'm gonna start. Oops. Sorry.
Alright, make a dex save. What's your passive perception?
I think 12 or something. Just
Can you take them on when it's someone else's turn?
It just started making a sound. If I don't take it now, got it in my hand now. 13.
You have to make a dex save.
Yeah.
Okay, you're fine. You stumble into the fog, but you lean on this cold stone wall, kind of getting your bearings as it swells around you.
Yeah, and I'll gesture like the other guy is supposed to follow me.
Okay.
Can I just hold the dash?
Yeah, you can hold movement. Yeah.
Yeah, so I might hold a dash for when he joins me and I know where Owynn is. So I'll probably like shout.
Yeah, you know where Owynn is. He shouted out to you.
Okay, so as soon as what's his face follows up on me, like, what's his face?
Natari, what
when
are you gonna
Natari
do?
comes to me, I will then carry on to move towards Owynn.
Okay.
And
Alright.
tell him exactly where I'm going as well, so he knows.
Alright, so he'll run up to you then and make his dex save. Can you roll dex for him? Dex save?
Yeah.
Use the saving throw because he has proficiency in dex saves. Okay, he's fine. So your movement triggers now. You can run an additional 30 feet, but you need to make a dex save. Oh wait, no, you already made a dex save on your turn, so it's fine. Just run.
So
30
I'm
feet.
gonna go next to Owynn and go like, ah!
Alright, and he'll try to dash after you.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, Tili then.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm grappled.
you are grappled. It's a hit. Okay, 18 points of damage.
Is it dead with that?
It's not dead with the 18.
I will precision strike.
Okay.
That's a D10.
Yeah, D10 to the attack roll.
Yeah.
Okay.
God, precision strike's so fucking strong. Where is it? Where's my superiority die? 19.
That hits.
That's superiority die.
14 points of damage.
Still alive?
Yep.
17.
17 hits.
Cool.
So you hack again and again, disemboweling the creature, and then you bring the sword down on the arm that's still grappling you and sever it completely. With then a reverse strike, you decapitate it, kick its body down and away from it.
Good shit. Okay. I then frost brand. I get my bonus action attack.
Yep.
So
Yep.
I attack the skeleton.
That's a hit. Jeez.
Is it immune to cold?
I don't think so. Nope. Nope. So the frostbrand then sweeps out, and just completely cuts the skeleton in half. It's just reduced to dust.
Okay. I will say, are you okay, May?
Oh, I think so.
Okay. I want to, because I can hear that there's some fighting right there, but I will.
Yep,
yeah.
right in front of me.
Is that okay? I will want to run towards the next sound of fighting or pain.
So
which
you
is-
heard Owynn call out that there was a ethereal thing here.
I
you
think
can't
I'll
hear
go in
it.
that. I'll go in
You
that
just heard
direction.
what it was. Okay.
Hey, oh.
Okay. Make a dex save.
No, you make a dex save.
Okay, you're fine. Owen's there. Carmen's there, and so is your new tiefling friend.
And then I action search. And I
Okay.
get 3 flame tongue attacks. And this thing's stunned, isn't it?
Is stunned, so these attacks are at advantage.
I imagine that hits.
Yeah, it does.
27.
Yeah,
Does 27 hit? No?
27 hits. Sorry, the damage is working out.
Oh, okay. Let me think. Do I want? No, I need to hold my superiority die. It's 20.
20 hits.
Okay.
Okay.
Fine.
Yeah, so it's stunned now, almost static. The roiling shadow kind of frozen in place. You unleash a blistering assault on it, and it kind of looks deformed now, and shredded as the shadow desperately tries to pull itself back together. It's still stunned.
Kill them. That's my turn. Making good use of that stun, I think.
so necrotic damage to this god.
I can get rid of that boon now. That was my last charge. That's sad.
Well, you're
Wait for the next
around, isn't it?
birthday.
Yeah, that's as soon as this.
So soon. Lasted a whole year with that boon.
I had 3 charges of it.
Yeah. What are the gods doing? Shh, Emmy.
Emmy, shut the fuck up.
She wants him to play with her.
Yeah. Alright, this guard will run around here.
Oh, I can see him now. Fucking. I mean, I trained you guys, but not that well. Get away from the wraith. Oh shit.
Very well.
9 points of damage.
Does it die?
He doesn't have a magical weapon though.
Oh.
Yeah, so he levels his spear and thrusts it with confidence through the wraith. Doesn't appear to do that much. Alternatives. Okay, let's miss. Miss. Okay. May. Yeah, you can hear the clop of hooves and the whinnying and thuds.
You really can't. You can hear the whinnying.
You can't hear any clop of hooves because it's wearing boots.
Oh
yeah.
fuck! Oh my god, you scared me! You snuck up on me, Ciel! My god, wow! Oh shit, I'm not a mate. Oh, this fucking skeleton.
Yeah, the skeleton in
whatever.
front of you.
I'm so busy paying attention to this skeleton that I don't even realise how like everyone else around me. These turns take so it's like 20 minutes
Yeah,
per turn, isn't it? Like Jesus, like nothing's really happened.
yeah the map is
last
super laggy for
40
me as
minutes.
well, which makes things
And
really
watch me
awkward.
miss.
You say nothing's happened, but we've killed most of the enemies.
That's a hit.
From what I'm saying is that in 12 seconds, it takes literally like 40
Oh,
minutes
I see, yeah.
of our literal time to,
Sure.
to do 10 seconds.
Yeah. It's taking even longer. Just keep
And I
talking
don't get
about
sneak attack.
During the turn.
Like, everyone else takes so long to take their turn.
don't.
I click one button, then that's it. It's the end of my turn. And
I've
you tell me
literally
I'm fucking
been
talking about it. Give me a
Just
break.
walking. Okay? Like, I've literally only been walking this battle.
That was your choice. You could have fireballed them.
I'm gonna,
Yeah, I could have, but
I'm gonna disengage. Just wasting time. I think, and she's just gonna
circumstances are
run
different.
towards some
Okay.
of her friends.
Make a dex save with advantage. Okay, you're fine.
Hey.
Vampire spawn is not looking good. By that I mean it's dead, like for the second time. Oh dear. I think that guard's dead. Yep.
No.
The cries are suddenly cut short as this guard with the gut wound is silenced by the
Mikano.
skeleton.
Is that dead, or is that like they can be healed?
So the guard definitely wasn't killed outright. In fact, a lot of these villagers. Oh, actually, no. Some of them were life drained, so they're super dead. I don't think any of these, any of the other ones that were attacked by skeletons are like outright dead.
We wouldn't know right now, right? Any other
You
guard.
wouldn't know it right
Sure.
now, no. But you're up, Owynn.
Mikano. And Zal.
They weren't partaking in the pie
They
baking
weren't
contest.
at the parade. No.
Unbelievable.
Um,
Best guards ever.
Since everybody's hearing this is stunned, have I heard continual fighting elsewhere on the map?
Yeah, well, one fight has just been won by the skeleton, and then there is a fight going on up here as well. And this guy is still crying.
I ignore the cries. Can I head northwest then?
Yeah.
I'm not going to be able to kill these guys, but I can sure as hell defend.
It's just meowing at me non-stop.
I can't hear it.
No, you don't.
Does the stun end at the end of Owen's next turn?
My turn.
End of
This
this
turn.
Okay.
But and then can I attack this thing on?
Yeah. 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 That's a hit.
Strike right.
Alright. It is stunned. Make sure you mark off a key as well.
Yeah, did that.
Okay. Okay, so 8 bludgeoning plus 7 is 15 plus 5, 20 points of bludgeoning damage with your dragon claws. Whatever this creature was, yeah, it looks like again like a sort of desiccated. Its face is cold blue, and it just has cold, like flint, like malice in its eyes. And your attacks, while seem to be doing damage, don't seem to be phasing it at all. Like it turns to you, its wicked longsword flashing out. So the wraith is no longer stunned. It's going to attack Tili.
You fucking what?
Does
Riposte.
Riposting? Okay. Yeah, go ahead. That hits.
Oh, sweet.
It's dead.
I am a god.
It swipes its claws towards you. You just bring your blade up, severing the shadow, and it was too much. It can't keep its form together, and it evaporates for you. Alright, the skeleton is going to attack the horse with disadvantage, I think, because of the saddle.
We got barding for it, didn't we? Didn't we get some shitty barding?
You got some barding for it, yeah. 17. Does a 17 hit Lumiere's armor class, Ciel?
Yeah.
Ciel.
What is its armor class?
17.
So you're saying plate would have mattered at that point?
Okay, so Lumiere takes 8 piercing. What you can do is that red bar on your token is Lumiere's health. So if you do -8 on that,
The red.
the red bar.
Ooh.
Alright, perfect. And yeah, so your horse rears, whinnying with pain. As you can see, the skeleton below you thrust its blade into the horse's flank. What are you doing?
I will play with it.
Okay, well, yeah, okay. That first one's a hit. I don't think you
damage
need
for
the
it.
second one because it's you bring your longsword down, your flame tongue down with a vengeance, and just shatter its skull. It collapses in a heap.
Yay. Okay. So I hear more sound on the left, right?
Yeah, there's combat going on the left. Yeah, there was also somewhere to the north, but it's suddenly stopped.
Yeah, well, I did say go straight, so we'll go straight. 60 there.
Okay.
And do I have
Need a
to?
dex save. Yeah, dex save.
Ooh.
Got my horsey.
Oh yeah, it
Yay.
makes it.
Finally.
Yeah. Jump.
Stop falling over, fucking horse.
And then it can dash, and it's already made its dex save, so it doesn't need to make another.
Oh, okay.
Ow! I was fucking kick the chair.
So there's one here.
Good try.
There's a skeleton there, yeah. You have to get a little bit closer. There you go. It's hard to see the hexes, but there you go.
Okay.
Yep, you can attack it. You're in range for your second attack. Just roll it again for me. Okay, that misses. Sorry. Alright, yeah, so you charge through the fog. Just this huge black stallion with flaming. Actually, it might be a girl, I forget. Black mare with flaming mane. Rears up out of the fog. You swipe, but the skeleton deflects it with its rusty armor. Alright, I think all these guys are fleeing. Carmen.
Okay, I think if I dimension door, I can just pick a point, right?
Yeah.
I want to follow Owynn.
You
so
might have to be able to see it. Oh no, I'm bullshitting.
Nah, not with Dimension Door, no.
Yeah, I'm being.
Yeah, so I want to pop here with Nataru. So take another-
Natari.
Yep.
Where are you Dimension Dooring? Sorry?
Right here.
Okay, and where is Natari appearing?
Behind or next, like, right here.
Here. Okay. Alright.
Oh, sorry, I forgot to say, I wanted to quicken that. Sorry.
Oh, yeah. I was wondering. Yeah,
That's the
okay,
whole
sure.
point.
That's how many
uh,
for quicken?
2, I believe. Yeah, it's 2.
Okay, mark off 2 sorcery points. Quicken Dimension Door.
Yeah, and then I'm going to firebolt this dude.
Okay. That's a hit. And that means Natari also hits with his signature attack, if you want to roll that.
Yes. Signature attack.
Yeah, you'll have to roll it, but it's an auto hit because you hit. So just roll the damage for it, and your firebolt. Oof!
Oh.
Nice.
What is this? It's got 1d10 and it was 1. Oh.
He's level 3. What do you expect? Okay. So 19 plus your charisma, right? So 20, 24 plus 1, 25 is actually enough. Wait. Does it have resistance to fire? No, it doesn't. It's dead. You blast a hole through it with the firebolt, and Natari follows it up with like a weak little singe.
If he hadn't done that 1 damage though,
it might not have been dead. Yeah, who knows?
Nataru MVP. Anyways, yeah, and I think that's it. I'll probably start looking around to hear whether or not there's anybody else still fighting, because like it's very hard for us to tell what's going on. So
yeah, you can hear the whinnies of Lumiere off to the east. Did you mark off a 4th level slot as well?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Emmy, what are you doing? Jesus.
I would have followed Owynn, so I'll run in that direction. I'll look to him and say, "All clear?" Question mark. Okay. I'll go towards the other.
Fucking hell.
The other fight.
Okay.
Dex save.
5 feet. Oh yeah, I need to make dex save.
Yeah,
don't
you
I?
do.
That's
No,
right.
you're fine.
And then I'll use my action to dash in that direction. I'll leap.
Yeah, with your boots.
Boom. Nice. Oh, I've caught up with Ciel. I see her.
How are
I saw the horse's ass.
Yeah, you see its flaming ass.
Yeah, do we see the fires, like, vaguely?
No. Fog's too thick. Alright, these attacks are coming at you, Ciel. a life drain 19. Does a 19 hit?
Nope.
As opposed to the horse.
Yeah, not the horse. And then the longsword also misses. Cool. This guard is very wounded and is going to leave. Oh, excellent. And this guard, he's fine. He's going to run after you guys.
Oh my god.
Dash, dash up here. You taught him well. All right, May. Yeah, you can hear the sounds of clanging coming to the northeast.
I guess I'll, join the fray.
All right.
Sorry, I have to look on the screen. I can't see any of the hexes there. So normally I just count them. Oh, if I do that, it helps a little bit.
Well, you can just pick up your token and press right click, and then it will.
Not as simple as that with a touchpad, okay?
Oh my god! Get
Okay.
a mouse. Get a USB mouse. Really.
I know, but I hate the USB mouse when I don't have I don't have a mouse pad.
That's fair.
Um,
I have a great mouse pad.
Of your
1,
face.
2, 3.
Oh yeah.
Eight.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
I have to dash no matter what, don't I?
What?
I still
Yes.
can't see anything, can I?
You can bonus action dash though.
Bonus action dash. You know where things are. You just don't know what they are.
Is this the
That.
whatever
Yeah.
it is?
Yeah. That's a white, and there's
Oh, it
a
is a white, right?
skeleton
Okay.
as well.
I'm just confused because it's a different
There's a
note.
guard, and there's a halfling, and a human.
Next to the. Oh shit. Okay, I need to stand on one that's not where CL is. I guess is. I
Yeah,
know
that's
it's
fine.
free.
That's fine. You're
I
not in
assume
a
that-
hex.
Yeah, it's not next to anyway. So oh god,
Yeah.
I can't see the hexes. Sorry.
Yeah. You don't need to make a dex save because you have winged. Oh wait, no, you do. You do need to make a dex save with advantage.
17.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah. Okay, so you like a flash of wind just easily dart around the battlefield and arrive. Don't know if that. I think that hits.
At least it didn't take 20
Does
minutes
not.
of my turn to start.
does not
more
hit.
like 10.
Yeah. That misses.
Fuck!
You zip around and slash at it, but it just deflects your blow with its arm, knocking aside your blade.
Okay.
And the skeleton is going to attack Ciel as well. Come on. Fucking roll. Alright. Misses. Owynn.
It's gonna run towards the fray.
Oh, stop. Stop. Just stop. Yeah, we get it. It's a band name. Get it. There's like no other songs by them that we know of it. I don't know any other songs.
All you need is one. That sweet royalty money.
That's true.
Did you have to step of the wind for that?
Yeah, I marked off a key point.
Alright, yep, the mist swells around you as you cut through it.
This is at the white.
That's a miss. That's a hit.
Stunning strike.
Oh, wow. You changed things up.
Oh, jeez, Rick.
If it saves, alright, takes 9 bludgeoning damage though.
That's me done.
Okay. The Wraith is dead. I'm pretty sure the skeleton is also dead. Alright, Ciel, you're up. The attacks are coming in thick and fast from all sides.
Yeah.
But your companions have come to your aid. Which one is that? The skeleton or the white?
The skeleton.
Okay, that's a hit. Roll damage for the first one. 10 points of damage kills the skeleton. Again, you reduce it to shards of bone and dust. And then the 17 also hits the white. You're gonna roll your second attack. Okay, 17 points of damage.
Huge.
Nice, yeah. Yeah, you plunge your sword from a height like down through it, where its neck meets its shoulder, and it doesn't appear to like react. It just turns its head to you as you rip your blade out, and a spatter of black ichor sprays across the battlefield. Anything else?
Nope.
Alright, Carmen, what are you doing?
I'm gonna quick in a dimension door again.
Fucking, this is an insane spell use just to move around this battlefield.
Not risking anything.
Alright, 2 sorcery points and a 4th level slot.
Yep. Let me
It's
just do that real quick.
it's like a pretty it's like a souped up Misty Step.
Yeah,
It's like
that's right.
Misty
That's cool.
Step on steroid, like 500 feet Misty Step.
And then I'm gonna firebolt.
Alright, that's a hit, and that means Natari hits as well.
Go Natari! Oh. Oh, more than last time at least.
Yeah, so 16 plus 3, 9. Oh, Jesus. The last one had 25 hit points, and this one had 19 as well, so... Cool, it's dead. Again, the 1-2 combo of you blasting it with a fireball, and then as it staggers back, Natari, with following your lead, also blasts it, and that it takes another hit and
It
tumbles.
honestly says like you're saying, like, an Atari.
Natari.
Like, and
Shit.
a console just comes out of nowhere!
Whew. So that is the battle. It's so laggy, this map. I don't know why.
It's not for me.
Not so bad for me, yeah.
It's
And
not
I'm on a
for me.
fucking laptop.
Why is it
That's
so
like not
laggy
a
for
super
me?
powerful one, I mean.
It's okay for me.
It's overheating because Amy was sitting on your laptop so long.
Maybe.
She was she
Actually
just
might.
hits keys and everything.
Yeah, she was like deleting all of your items.
She did have.
So sorry about that, Amy.
It's just you're like you have to be strict with her.
No,
That's just so cute.
Yes.
she's so
It's the
cute. She
worst.
can sit on the keyboard.
No boundaries whatsoever. Like trained her, she was really well trained until we moved together.
We need to.
That's enough talking. D&D stuff. Okay. Okay. So stuff happens now.
Oh, the mist. Still there.
Okay.
Yeah, because I want to go to bed.
No. Wait. That's not interest at all. This shit. Okay. Excellent. So, you saved at least half the people. So you get 1500 XP. Plus the normal XP for the monsters.
So 1500 each.
No, not each. You just get an additional 1500 on top of.
Okay.
So good job with that. As you manage to defeat all the undead and the commoners make their way free of the cloud, it eventually disperses, and you can see thrust into the center where the dragon had made its way is a single staff, and atop it is adorned a red sun symbol.
Surely
the
not.
Crimson Dawn.
Religion?
Sure.
Is that
the Crimson Dawn sign? Is that what?
You recognize it as the Crimson Dawn, yeah.
Are they fucking with us? Like, do we just have to go kill them all now?
I think
why the
so.
fuck did the Crimson Dawn just lay waste to our with
times.
fucking zombie shit?
2 times they've killed a bunch of innocents.
Yeah, okay, so, sorry, let me just work out your XP.
Can we start stabilizing people who are still alive but on the floor?
Yes. So some of them were killed outright, and some of them would have made some death saves.
Yeah, we were even
Okay.
anti-scried, weren't we?
Can we do XP and then pup?
No, what?
10.
Sorry, what? What are you saying, Laura?
Can we get XP and wrap up? Because 10 tomorrow.
She's just cutting out. I think she needs to.
We
go.
can. Yeah, I mean, okay, yeah. So we can do what happens in the aftermath after you've seen the staff. People start to gather around. We'll just work out who you manage to stabilize. So how many of them are there? 1, 2, 3.
If I can get beads on them, I would like to
5.
start casting healing words as well.
I would use lay on hand. 1 hit point for all each.
6.
Obviously, still takes a lot of time, but
And 2 of them are dead outright. Whites. So there's only 4.
Oh.
So that's one of them. One additional is just bled out, but the other 3 are able to save. So in total, only 3 people died. So you get an additional 300 XP. And you actually managed to save the wife of this guy.
Oh,
yeah,
someone.
that's the best.
Oh, good. The one that was stabbed by the skeleton.
Yeah, because that was
I was
just.
just like, fucking get out of here. Leave your wife. It's fine.
You'll find
She's
another.
dead to you.
Okay. 2. 3. 5. 5 skeletons.
Masses of XP on those.
2 whites.
2 whites, 2 wraiths, 1 vampire spawn.
Did anybody notice that it was a vampire spawn? Well,
Probably not.
Have we seen one
We've fought
quite
some
like that
before.
before?
It did
Fought vampire spawns before, but they didn't look like this, so you wouldn't.
after it grappled me. Was it going for my neck?
It might have. I don't think it ever got a chance to actually do it. So yeah,
I thought I
maybe
killed it.
it could have looked like it was pulling you towards it for a bite, but it's really hard to tell.
That's fine. I was concentrating on killing it anyway. So.
Because, yeah, if it's vampires, it could have been us killing the Blood King that might have got some other vampires to use.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. Because, like, we were already dealing with mercenaries that have, like, no moral code whatsoever. And vampires are evil, so that would make sense.
Yeah, I mean, possibly. But I like the other mercenaries were fighting one related to the undead. They could have just hired a particular powerful necromancer from the Crimson Dawn.
There you go. There's your XP.
Oh, how much is that?
Does Notaru level up too, then?
He levels up 1 level every time you level up 2.
Okay. Yeah.
It's convenient.
Does that include the extra through
Through what, sir?
the extra 1800?
Yes, that does include the extra 18.
Big numbers.
We're going to break through to the 6-digit mark.
Which would also be a level up.
Is it?
Yep, 100k, level 12.
We just need to do some more like quadruple deadly Kim encounters.
If we kill like the entire village, we might be able to reach it.
What? No, they're all like
They're all
peasants.
commoners.
Yeah.
No, but there's Zal and Lucan.
If we defeat them in single-hand combat, does that count?
What do we what's next level XP again?
100k.
Oh really? Oh my god. Jesus Christ. As in it's not far.
It's not
That's right.
far.
Yeah, I noticed in your other session that guy's only like level 9 or something.
Yeah, they're still level 9.
Yep.
There are a lot fewer like the density of encounters is a lot lower.
And the permanent deaths are a lot higher.
Yes.
You haven't died in our last one.
Had a couple.
Yeah, but we haven't permanently died.
No.
Well, there would be permanent deaths unless you revived.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
All but one of our players has had their character.
Wait, who's not died? Toba.
Flint. Flint is the only one who's not died.
When did Toba die? Oh, right, of course, right at the beginning.
All right. Well, yeah, we'll call it there then. We can pick up next week. I think it's a Tuesday again. A Thursday again next week. Decide what you
Was
want
there
to do.
Guard that was actually was it all villagers that were killed, by the way, or was there a guard in those 3?
Did we keep one of the guards alive, or did he die?
The guard bled out.
Fuck. God.
So there's 1 guard, 2 villagers.
That's right.
Oh, shit. Gonna have to get a new guard.
Yep.
It's just tragedy. Just a tragedy.
It wasn't the guard
No one else
captain at
played
all,
that
was it?
game. No, it wasn't the guard.
Okay. Because I mean, that would have been really easy for us to put Lucano in and not have to worry about anything.
Can still do that.
What, kill the guard captain?
You can still like lobby for having Lucano made captain for guard.
Well, I mean, she's guarding our manor mainly, right?
Yeah, we don't need her to be captain of the guard of the village when she's like our personal one, but it'd be nice for her to train some of the
Yeah.
guard.
I see. Yeah.
She can take like one day of the week where she does like training
Yeah.
stuff,
True.
just general. So.
All right.
Okay.
Thanks for playing, guys.
Thank you. Thanks for
So yeah, the festival was really funny.
Yeah.